naked. Told everyone I'm a bitch, so I became it. Always had to put yourself above me. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I always try to be nice, but nothing's getting through, so let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, E, F. You know, it's your mom and your sister and your job and your Craigslist couch and the way your voice.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to another amazing and wonderful and stupendous episode of Frustration Unlimited. This is episode 112. It is March 31st, 2022. What do you look all puzzled over there for, Patrick?
Because the ending it sounded like that it went straight out again,
Oh,
like it did.
Oh, it didn't fade out?
No.
Dude, I totally deleted it in the old one and uploaded the new one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what it sounded like. To me, it did. I could be wrong. You know, like I am half the time.
Christina says, "Hi, dudes, from Eden and I."
Hello, Christina. Hello, Eden.
Hello, and welcome back. We missed you. I hope you're doing well. Love the pics of the new place that she keeps,
Posting?
posting and modernizing. And
I haven't seen it.
Christina's going through a transformation.
She is?
Yeah.
Well, that's good that she's going
She's
through it.
turning into a butterfly. She's
Oh, my
flying
God.
on-
Really? Not Johnson. I don't think so.
Love you, too. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't think Johnson is being a butterfly.
A butterfly flying away.
Maybe she's spreading her fucking wings,
And just stumbling.
and then
up
she
the
could just
stairs.
fly, just like that. Fly, Christina, fly.
Fly, little butterfly, fly away.
Yeah. Too bad her and Eden's not here.
I know.
Yeah, it'd be cool if Eden was here too. She looks just like her mother.
Does she really?
Yeah.
I don't
she
think I've
does.
ever seen photos of her.
Yeah, she looks just like her mom. I think. I could
She
be wrong.
she says she's in her cocoon, fixing to hatch and fly.
Okay, good. All right, well,
Nice.
hatch and fly.
Fly away.
Fly. We're going to start doing, what is that, subliminal messages. Fly. Just fly. Christina. Hello, Christina. Hello, Eden. Okay, that's getting a little old now.
I know. I was like, what kind of crack did you smoke today?
Well, I did
Why
have
are you
like
not sharing?
I am drinking like a Mexican Coke.
Oh shit! So it's got real.
There's a lot of
in it.
fucking sugar in it.
Probably.
Yeah. So
Well, at least it's real sugar and not that artificial shit. Based on our story yesterday or Tuesday.
on Tuesday.
Yeah, about the artificial sweeteners, which we all kind of knew, but now it's been actually verified.
Well,
It's funny how everything that was
it was all
supposedly a conspiracy theory is
Yeah.
now being verified. It only took 30, 40 years.
yeah, everything is a conspiracy theory.
It is until it's not. It's kinda-
Yeah, I know.
It's all a conspiracy theory until it's actually somebody puts a pen to the paper and actually figures the shit out.
Right.
Hey, maybe there is some truth behind this shit.
Right.
You know, it's like they say there's always some truth behind lies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the same sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yeah, what are you doing over there? I'm trying to see if you're fucking paying attention.
I'm paying attention.
No, you're not. You're repeating everything I'm saying. Fuck
No,
face.
I'm paying attention.
Okay.
Fuck.
Because you know what time it is.
What?
It's weather time, motherfucker.
6:04. Oh, weather.
Yeah, it's weather time.
Oh, weather. Okay, let's.
Speaking of cocoons and butterflies and
Okay,
flying
let's
away.
go to the weather. Damn, I gotta scroll all the way up. Hey, the weather tonight. The low is 40.
Oh shit! So that means I got to put the tortoises away.
Yeah. Tomorrow,
For them.
April Fool's Day. High 76, low 49.
Is that an April Fool's joke?
No,
Okay.
I thought about it, but I didn't do it.
Okay.
Okay. Saturday, 4-2. High 77, low 47. The 3rd, on Sunday, high 83, low 58. Monday, 4-4, which is Kevin Hungerford's birthday. If you're listening, Kevin, happy early fucking birthday. High 71, low 53.
And it's gonna rain like in thunderstorm. Like
That's right.
Oh.
It's going to rain. Yeah.
Hey, well, at least it's not Tuesday this time because we have like the last 3 Tuesdays.
Less. Les Hardesty. Hello, Les.
You know Les.
Yes, I know Les. I was talking about Les before. Okay, so we got to take a shot for Les. Do we have any shot? All I got is the bourbon.
Oh, I have beverage.
bourbon.
I just don't have.
Les, what we do for new listeners is we take shots, peanut butter whiskey shots, but we don't have any.
Oh, we do.
So-
I do have peanut butter whiskey right
Do
here.
you?
Yeah.
Where?
The thing is, we don't have nothing to pour them into. Yeah, I know. All the shot glasses are downstairs.
Okay.
Remember we had those plastic ones?
Yeah, we used them all.
We used them all.
Well, damn.
Hashtag first world problems.
Okay. Well,
you want me to go get them while you do the rest of the weather?
Yeah, I can do the rest of the weather. Hold on, Les. Okay, it's supposed to rain on Monday, 4-4. Tuesday, the 5th, high 80, low 55. Wednesday, 4-6, high 74, low 47. Next Thursday, high 70, low 45. Let's see, next Friday, high 71, low 43, and Saturday, 79 and 54. Okay. All right. So everybody that's here, and since Les is a new listener, I'll tell you how I know Les. I've known Les since 5th grade, 1979. That's a long time ago. About the same time as I've known Anthony Campbell, that's been on the show a few times. And I talked to Les right before the show and everything, and I kept hearing this nah, or whatever. And I asked him if he was still in his little Star Wars bullshit. And he just went anyway. So, because he was really into Star Wars back when we were kids and all that, he had an X-Wing
I think so.
thing or something? Or was that Star Trek? I don't know. It was one of them. And my fondest memory of Les is when I walked to his house from my house, because we both lived on Fayette and Euless, is I walked in the door and both. I walked to his door and I rang the doorbell, and I think we were in 6th. Were we in 6th or 7th grade or something? Les, I can't remember, but you were like playing with your X-Wing thing or whatever, and you had a cast on your nose because you had it reconstructed or something. I don't know. And then also, that's where I saw the USA beat the Soviet Union in hockey. Was at his house in 1980, right before you were born, Devin.
Hey, I was born in 80.
Well, I know, but I'm saying that I remember watching
Here you go.
USA and
Nice.
Soviet Union play hockey, and that's where I saw USA won. Was at his house.
You think we'll ever see that again?
No. All right, here's the Les.
Cheers,
Les.
new listeners.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cheers. Boom.
Yeah. Okay. All right. God.
It's not as cold yet.
Nope, it's not.
Should have grabbed one out of the freezer. Thought like let it cool for like an hour would be good, but apparently not. I need to get one of those little. You ever seen those where they roll? It's like for wine. It's like a wine chiller. It like rolls the bottle,
Right.
and it freezes it within like 10 minutes, or not freezes it, but like gets it chilled in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I need that for the fucking lake.
You need that for the lake. You need
Speaking of lake,
a podcast flag for the lake too.
yes, remind me we got to work on that.
Good job, Molly. I'm proud
Molly,
of you.
congratulations, and now you can hire me. Awesome.
You probably think, ain't gonna hire your dumbass. Hey,
Andy
look.
says balls to all the new listeners.
Oh yeah, and we have a what you call it too.
Oh, we got wonderful.
Yeah. Well,
Back again.
they can go away.
Why? I don't get it. Like they come on this same person
Yes, I know.
all the freaking time.
I know. So, anyway, Andy, you got to take a take a shot for Les too. Les needs to come on the show. Les would be funny on the show, I think, and that way. Well, I'll leave that out, but
Okay.
we can. I think he would be good on the show. Molly said thank you, and sure she'll hire
Can you
you.
please get that off the screen? That'd be great.
Get what off the screen?
The thing that's on the screen. Never mind. Nope.
You got it?
Nope. Okay. It's
Okay. How do I remember in church? Les says, how do you remember in church when I had all the packing tape in my nose and on my nose? Draper stopped preaching, baklava, snoring so loud I was on so many drugs. Yeah. Mhm.
baklava.
Yeah.
I love me some baklava.
So, yeah, me and Les and a couple other people, we used to get in trouble at church too. That's what we can talk about.
Andy said no shots. He's still not 100%. Man,
Real-
I know. I'm sorry to hear about that, bro.
Yeah. Sorry, Andy.
It's funny how things like when we were younger, like we get surgery, get stuff done, and it's like didn't even phase us. Now then you get older and you have that same surgery, and it's like fucking.
Really? Yeah. It sucks.
I mean,
It
I had
really
my
does.
Achilles. What was that? Like I was 30 something.
Yeah.
It was, dude. It was like the most debilitating, painful fucking thing I've ever had in my life. And I've had knee surgery. I've had heel surgery. I've had all sorts of surgeries and shit, ear surgery and everything else. And I'm like, that was by far the most fucking painful thing ever.
I had knee surgery on both knees, surgeries on both shoulders. I've had concussion. I've had back issues.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I'm about to get back into what I was doing at 55, 54,
So
55.
you can experience it all over again.
Yeah.
So you know what you're going to need to do, Patrick? You need to buy yourself a mini massage chair.
Yeah. A mini massage chair. That's horseshit. But okay.
Well, I would say get my massage chair, but we all know that it's going to...
That thing will fucking swallow me up.
It'll
Shit.
swallow you and fucking devour you, yeah.
Yeah, and Les said that's so true. Surgery sucks now. Yeah, I know, Les. It does.
Andy says he's got a 3-day sedation hangover.
That sucks too.
Yeah, that's fucking horrible.
Right.
Shit.
So, anyway, yeah.
Oh, so I was gonna tell you, it's official as of an hour ago. After dealing with GoDaddy for 2.5 fucking months, our website is back up and running.
Really?
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
So I told him, I was like, listen, I've been a customer of theirs for like almost 20 years. Was a approved vendor for a while.
Right.
Which means basically clients could come to me and they would, if they wanted a website, they wanted hosting and stuff like that, I could purchase it, at a discounted rate versus if they went directly to GoDaddy.
Right.
So anyways, did that for years and years and everything. And I was like, I literally have 5 websites that are on their platform, with a bundle of email addresses and everything else. Right. And I'm like, I can't access any of it for the last 2.5 months.
Right.
And here's the best part. So they send you a renewal notification, right? And it says, okay, you got to log in order to renew your account. Well, guess what? Can't fucking log in, which means I can't renew the account.
Wow. Yeah.
Andy says, you have built all kinds of sites through GoDaddy.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they're all legal.
21? 21? Les?
21 surgeries.
You've had 21? Shit, Kevin Hungerford's catching up with you.
Leslie, okay, you had 21 surgeries. Which one of all 21 was the worst? Just out of curiosity, so that we can all know, like, fucking avoid that one like the plague.
Probably his nose.
Yeah?
Probably.
I heard the back surgery is by far the fucking worst.
Because you talk like that. Hey, let.
Bro, that'll get you punched in the face.
Buy less. Buy less.
People have been hit in the face for less, bro.
Well, if we can, I mean, all right, buy less. You know what? If you ever come on the show, first time you can see me after ever how many years,
punch him right in the face.
Yeah, you could punch me in the face. Why not? Okay. Why not?
Here first, folks.
Right. So, I haven't heard. How's Randall and Andrea? Oh, I said it right. I used to call her Andrea, and she always hated it. So,
That's funny.
yeah, I always called her. I think I was the only one that called her Andrea, and her name is Andrea.
I always hated like names like that, you know?
Well,
It's like, how do you pronounce it? You know?
right. Oh, there was elbow surgery?
Elbow surgery.
So that's the worst one. Elbow surgery.
Elbow surgery is the worst one.
Well, I know why. That's the worst one for less. Yeah, that's it. I can't. You're just, you're just
Damn it, I'm going to have to use the lefty.
trying to do this shit like that. I can't bend my fucking elbow, Rhonda. Oh, God. They're good? All right, good. I'm glad.
So, Andy, you got to get better by Tuesday, by the way.
Yeah, you got to.
Because I might have a surprise for you on Tuesday in his studio, but you got to be here in order.
Hey, it way the left. What the hell does that mean, Les? Hey, it way the left? Whatever.
I don't know.
No,
They'll interpret it later.
explain.
Context is everything.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking
Les,
of,
you didn't know I was going to make fun of you on the show. I had to. You're just leaving yourself wide open. Go ahead.
so it's funny that we talk about context is everything.
Byrony.
Byrony.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Here we
Let's go, Byrony.
Prestige worldwide. Prestige worldwide.
And here's some Mexican Coke.
And here's some
Beer.
beer.
Yeah. All right. The left elbow. Oh, and you're right-handed, so you didn't have an issue. Okay. Dawn, no worse is when you develop MRSA.
MRSA?
Yeah,
Supposed to be MRSA. I don't know.
MRSA. After neck surgery, and you end up in the hospital for 2 months. Wow.
Ooh.
Lindsay said he graduate next Tuesday.
All right, Lindsay, you're coming in on the podcast then. If Andy can't make it.
Yeah, you're coming
Wouldn't that
in.
be hilarious? The one time she finally comes on the podcast, Andy's not even here.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So
We get all the dirt out of her, and Andy's like, what the fuck? I leave for one fucking episode.
and you get all the dirt on Lindsay.
Yeah, I think that's why some people are scared to come on the show. Next door, Dan.
Yeah. You know what? I bet you Dan is Twitch.
Nah, he wouldn't know how to fucking use Twitch. Come on, Stan, we're talking.
No, yeah, he's stupid. Anyway. Well, Barney,
Barney,
you need a beer?
I got a couple over here.
Sorry, lost sound. You lost sound.
You lost sound or we lost sound? Uh-oh, that's not good.
Les, did you lose sound? Or everybody lost sound?
Did anybody hear
No, he was on his way to choir practice, and he probably had to like turn it down because he knows that, we're unfiltered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and if he's with a church choir. Oh!
I mean, it's... And he says, yeah, Dan does not use Twitch.
Okay, Lindsay.
Okay, good.
All right, so maybe it is, like I said earlier today, maybe it
I'm
is.
so concerned who this mystery...
I don't know, because it's just
fucking
bugging me.
user
I
is.
want to know who Twitch is. Or who,
And
who is
they're on
Twitch.
religiously. Like, they tune in religiously. Maybe it's Sean.
See, like right now, it's on.
Yeah, they're on.
They're on right now.
Every episode.
What the fuck?
Whoever the mystery Twitch person... Hey, we ought to give a gift card if anybody can figure out who the Twitch person is. And,
Maybe the Twitch
and
person-
if the Twitch person comes forward, we'll give them a gift card.
Why not? We'll be like fucking Oprah. We can just give everybody a fucking
Everybody gets a gift card.
Everybody gets a fucking gift card and they get it in the mail and everything is $5 or $1.
It costs $4 to send a $5 fucking.
How about we give y'all a gallon of gas and we'll just give you like $3.99, $3.67. So, anyway, yeah. So Twitch person, come forward. That'd be nice.
Come hither.
Yeah, because so I
Come
won't,
out of the woodwork.
so I won't talk about it anymore because I'm tired of
Because
talking
yeah, he's
about
literally like it consumes his day and night. I'm like, who the fuck cares? But for his sanity, please make yourself known.
Twitch person. At least say hello. You know, it really bugs me, and I don't know why. It just does, because I just have a feeling. I have a feeling
It's a
that it's somebody
control
that I
issue.
don't like.
It's a control issue.
It's not a control issue.
It is very
no,
much.
it's not a fucking control issue. No.
You don't know who it is, therefore you can't control.
Alicia Booth, hello.
What's up, Alicia? Long
It's-
time no speak to.
Not really. I don't know who Twitch is or what Twitch is. Wow, I was going to say, really, Alicia, it's you?
No, it's not her.
Oh, Leslie. All right, you're back. And then Dustin Wood comes on all the time too and won't comment.
Yeah, Dustin. I've heard from the other people that he comes in and doesn't say anything.
Oh yeah,
Which is cool. I mean, I'm glad that people are watching and supporting the show, but it'd be great if they, interacted. That's like the whole.
that's the whole premise of the fucking show, man.
Yeah, and that's what makes the show so different than all the other bullshit that's on TV.
Yeah. So at 6 o'clock every Tuesday. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, they can watch us instead of watching some fucking stupid Netflix show.
Well, the whole goal was like to be on the drive time because when you have a podcast, you can basically go anytime you want. And that was always like Howard Stern and all those. Like their whole goal in life when they were DJs and shit was to get drive time because that's when you have that captive audience. They're in their car, they got to deal with fucking traffic and everything else. So that was the whole reason why we moved to 6 p.m. But the problem is most people work from home, so there is no drive home. So 6 p.m. is no longer the golden hour for radio and stuff like that. So it kind of changes the whole dynamic of everything.
Yeah. So I mean, damn.
I mean,
Just come on and watch the fucking show.
Come on in, say hi, stay a while, take shoes off,
Relax.
You're in good hands with FU Podcast.
Whatever. Not really. Well,
Andy says it's good for toilet time too.
Yeah, just lean forward. If you're taking a dump, just lean forward and just hold your phone like that.
Like you're strangling it.
Yeah.
We feel it too.
Right.
Andy says drive time and dump time.
That's true. That's
DT
true.
and DT.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Alicia, how you been? Thanks for tuning in. We haven't even gotten to our first story yet. We're like, almost 25 minutes in, and we're just sitting here bullshitting. We ain't even made it to the first story. And we got a ton of news to go through. And a lot of it's local, too, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Because let's talk about, let's see if I can pull it up. Let's talk about Amber Guyger.
Yeah.
Amber Guyger, ex-Dallas officer who murdered Botham Jean, appeal denied by Texas highest court. Judge Kevin Ewart.
Amber Guyger.
It is. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You know how that Fox always does the autoplay?
Oh,
shit?
yeah.
So I'm like waiting for it to play so I can hit pause.
Doing pretty good, Alicia. Two justices, Kevin Ewart and Judge Michelle Slaughter, wrote dissenting opinions, but the rest of the court voted to not hear her appeal. Okay, my opinion is that just do your 10 and that's it. Don't even try to appeal, because if the appeal is accepted and then you have to go through another hearing, then your sentence could be longer.
Here's my thought, and
Don't be a dumbass.
I would love for this to happen, and I don't know if this is a thing. Maybe somebody that studied law a little bit more can answer this. But whenever they do an appeal and the judge literally re-evaluates the case, I feel like they should have the opportunity to extend it. You know what I mean? Like literally, you look at them and go, you know what? I don't feel like you have any type of remorse. And you know what? Instead of your 10-year, I'm going to make it fucking 50.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's.
I know.
I wish to God, because I'm like.
I know.
To me, honestly, I don't feel she feels any remorse whatsoever from this. I feel like it's been an excuse after excuse after excuse, and never taking responsibility for the actual.
Right.
But I am glad that I did catch that in the headline. Murdered Botham Jean.
Right. Yeah.
That to me, because that was the thing, is she would never admit to killing him and, murdering him. That's basically what she did. If the roles were reversed, he would not be getting 10 years. That's the problem with
Right.
That's the problem with the system.
Right.
That's exactly the problem with the roles were reversed. You'd have every yeah, it would just shit would hit the fan. But yeah, I mean, it's fortunate that it didn't get appealed, but it's unfortunate that it's only a 10-year sentence. But to your point, I agree. I think that she should definitely.
Well, the thing is,
shut up and serve your fucking time.
Yeah, just shut up and serve your time.
Let me keep this simple.
It's kind of like
Shut the fuck up and serve your time.
Right. It's kind of like at a job. Shut up and serve your time.
Right.
You know, just be quiet, do your job, and that's it. Well, I mean, I couldn't be quiet, but that's me.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the next story.
Speaking of serving fucking time.
Yeah, Minnesota man drove to North Texas to meet 15-year-old for sex. Yeah. Well, he looks like a fuckwad.
Mm-hmm. He looks
like
a fucking winner.
His name is Richard Jenkins. Richard Jenkins, and we'll just call him Dick. The Collin County
Dick Gin.
Yeah. The Collin County Sheriff's Office said a Minnesota man drove more than 800 miles to meet who he thought was a 15-year-old McKinney girl. Agents within their child exploitation unit said they went undercover, pretended to be a teenage girl, and spoke online with a 27-year-old Dick Jenkins.
Dick Gin.
Yeah. The sheriff's office said Jenkins made clear his intentions to meet and engage in sexual activity and told the girl to tell her parents that she would be staying a week-long camp in Minnesota. Investigators arrested Jenkins at North Texas Park on Saturday and arrested him for online solicitation of a minor. He is out of jail after posting a $250,000 bond. How? I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, no shit. He had $25,000 laying around to get out.
I have no idea, man.
That's crazy.
The Texas Department of Public Safety assisted in the case, and the sheriff's office reminded parents to monitor what their children are doing online.
And I got another story that's later on in our national news that kind of coincides with this. That's a new trend that's happening that I don't think a lot of people know about.
Yep.
That everybody needs to, not only their kids, but themselves need to be, especially if you're single.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about it here in a minute.
Yeah, Lindsay, just nasty. Mm-hmm. Yep. What a fuckwad. Anyway. Let's see. Another thing in Collin County, 2 Collin County jailers fired in Marvin Scott's death get their jobs back.
Is that the thing that happened in Allen?
I think so.
I was wondering what. I never heard anything from it. Remember, they were fighting to release the footage. Oh shit! They actually do have the footage. But
you want to play it or you want to?
Yeah, because I don't know if anybody has context because it's been such a long time. Is this? Is this the one I'm thinking of?
Oh
no, I don't think this is this.
Okay,
this is not the same one I was thinking of. What
happened? All right. Officials aren't releasing the names of the jailers, of course, who got their jobs back, and the Civil Service Commission has not given a reason behind its decision of hiring the jailers. 2 jailers who were fired in 2021 in custody death of Marvin Scott have been reinstated by Collin County Sheriff Jim Skinner. Oh, okay, there it is.
Go ahead. You can talk. I muted it so that way you can.
Okay,
it won't cut.
Have reinstated the Collin County Civil Service Commission, which reviewed the jailers' appeals and hearing this month. Officials aren't releasing the names of the jailers who got their jobs back. One of the jailers was former sergeant who will be demoted to detention officer, and the other officer will have to serve a 10-day suspension. 2 other jailers, a captain and another sergeant, also appealed their firings, but their appeals were denied by the commission. Okay. Good. So they're saying how Marvin Scott died. Scott, 26, died of fatal acute stress response in an individual with previously diagnosed schizophrenia during a restraint struggle with law enforcement.
Oh, and you saw how many officers? There was like 8 of them that were basically had him pinned. So he probably had like a panic attack.
Right. Yeah, he probably. Yeah, he had a stress.
Yeah, acute stress response. So yeah, basically a fancy word for a panic attack.
Almost like a stress heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Yeah.
Yeah, this is a different case. The one that I was thinking of was one where they was actually in the hospital and they restrained them and did all that shit. Remember?
Right.
And all of the people either got fired or they left, and there was like I think it was like 6 or 8 people
Right.
that got fired in
Yeah.
that situation. So I was thinking that was the same case, but this is a different case. That's why I was like, well, I don't really have context on this one.
Yeah. His death was ruled a homicide. Hold on. Yeah. His death was ruled a homicide. Scott was taken into custody on March 14th by Allen police, who said he was arrested for alleged possession of marijuana under 2 ounces, which is a Class B misdemeanor.
This is the one that sparked.
Class B misdemeanor?
Hold on, this is the one that sparked the change in the law that we talked about on Tuesday. This case is actually what sparked the quantity change statewide. They started it in McKinney, then they went to Plano, I believe, then Frisco, and then like basically it just kind of went statewide.
Right.
All because of this one case. So yeah, there is this case was really important for that aspect. Because had he not been arrested for fucking weed, the guy would still be alive.
Right.
And that just goes to show you like how like does the punishment fit the crime? Like he's not a fucking murderer.
Right.
You don't need to go and do all this shit. Like if he's acting crazy, just throw him in a fucking cell. Let him fight it out like with himself. You know what I mean? That's why you have those facilities.
Right.
Obviously, like the fact that it took that many people to, contain and, or detain more like, is beyond me.
Yeah.
But yeah, to Andy's point, they sure as fuck should not have gotten their jobs back. Like, especially if they were fired because of his death, and they actually you read that they were considered homicide, right? So that means that he died by the hands of them. So why the fuck should they get their job back?
Right. Yeah, they have that commission that it's almost like the union.
Internal Affairs.
Yeah. Well, it's not internal affairs. I mean, if internal affairs say you're fired, then they can appeal.
Yeah.
In the Civil Service Commission, just like the police officers can. It's almost like I said, and they pay dues to that. It's almost like a union.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You want to go to the next story?
Oh my God.
What is it?
I don't know. You pulled it up.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Dude looks like Prince.
Oh, okay. 2 Denton police officers stabbed while trying to arrest a sex offender. That dude looks like.
Man.
What a fucking idiot, man. Look at that dude.
Dude, he got fucking rocked.
I know. A convicted sex offender is accused of stabbing 2 Denton police officers who were trying to arrest him at a homeless camp. Both officers were wearing protective vests when it happened and spared serious injuries. The 2 officers are said to be doing well. Good. Gerald, how do you say that fucking name? Kurswag? Let's just call him Jerry. Jerry had a outstanding warrants out of Tennessee. The encounter happened last Thursday, at a creek bed near Meadow Ridge Drive and Hinkle Drive, where a foot chase ended. Police said a homeless encampment sits within nearby woods. Investigators said the stabbing happened as the officers did outreach to try to connect the homeless campers with resources. Okay.
Well, that's the problem with a lot of these homeless and a lot of these people that are hiding out. Like if you ever watched that Lone Star Law,
right?
And they talk about the game wardens and stuff that go out there, and part of their job and why they carry is they find like these homeless like encampments and stuff, and some of these setups they build are pretty freaking elaborate,
right?
But a lot of times it's like fugitives and people that are trying to lay low and try to fly under the radar. So it looks like in this situation they actually found somebody that was wanted.
Yeah.
It makes me, back in Stone Age times, I hate to say like this, but do you remember they used to have, I forget what it's called. It was basically 2 rocks with a piece of string.
Mm-hmm.
And they would swirl it, right? And it would wrap around the legs of the animal and trip it up. And basically then they could go and, but I'm like, don't they have a modern day thing where it basically shoots out the rubber balls with fucking string attached to it that just wraps around their feet.
Yeah.
So that way you don't even have to worry about getting stabbed because the motherfuckers are going to be laying on the ground.
Yeah, true.
Or did I just reinvent something that's fucking billions of years old?
Yeah.
But to me, it sounds like that should be something they have on their, on their person, as they say.
Uh-huh. Let's see.
And if Joe was on, he'd probably be able to tell me what the hell that thing's called.
Yeah.
Because he would probably know.
Pretty much.
He's like, I have two.
Yeah. All right. So it's wrong.
Oh, yeah. I love this story.
Overpopulation of hundreds of deer in North Texas neighborhood causing issues. Why can't people just shut the fuck up?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Go ahead.
Why can't people just shut the hell up and just let the deer roam around, because they're invading their
You know what it is?
habitat anyway?
It's cranberry. And you know what makes it even
Oh,
worse
it's
about that is cranberry?
It's cranberry.
It's pecan plantation, which is a
Oh,
large and
yeah.
exclusive community in Granbury.
Right.
So basically, the drop nets are designed to trap the deers by luring them in with feed. They are strategically placed with where the deer congregate. So basically, it looks like they're just trying to net them. So if they had the device that I was talking about, wrap them damn feet up,
Well, that's too bad.
drag them out.
You know, some of them, if it's deer season, some of them will probably end up shooting them. Anyway.
Well, in all honesty, have you seen the deer around here?
They're
They're about the damn same size as Willow. They ain't fucking big.
Well, I did see out there towards what is it? Aubrey? Is it out there? Yeah, out there towards Aubrey, I did see a buck.
Yeah, but their bucks aren't like a normal buck.
I got a buck.
Yeah?
It's on the car. So anyway, all right, yeah. So people are complaining about deer.
So there's a deer population problem when there's 100.
Right.
When you first told me this story, I was like, oh, there must be thousands of them,
Yeah.
causing, running amok.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 38 is here.
What?
And up to 150,000
I
fans.
don't know. Fucking gotta love WFA and all their pop-ups. Fuck.
Wow.
Dude, they had a pop-up on top of their pop-up. That's how many.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. All right.
Here we go with another WFA. So that means it's gonna fucking do the same shit.
Yeah. So Texas among most stressed states in the U.S. study says.
The Lone Star State ranked number 2 in terms of work-related stress and number 4 for family-related stress, according to the study.
Huh.
We all need to feel zen. We all need to contact Alicia and figure out how to get at zen, because she has mastered it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Sounded good.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Let's see. So, according to a study from Wallet Hub, Texas ranks as the 9th most stressed state in the United
Did
States.
you say Wallet Hub? Pornhub?
No, Pornhub. No, Wallet Hub. But Pornhub would be more.
Pornhub.
The number of people in Texas has gone through the roof. Everybody's stressed. No, to calculate each state's stress level, Wallet Hub compared the 50 states across 41 key metrics. The data set range from average hours worked per week to the personal bankruptcy rate to the shares of adults getting adequate sleep. Well, fuck, then I'm failing on that one.
Yeah.
Texas total score came out to be 53.38, but ranked as the second highest work-related stress state and the 4th highest in terms of family-related stress. Texas also tied Alaska, North Dakota, and Wyoming for the most average hours worked per week. Well, fuck, you got to work that hard in those states because otherwise you're going to die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You either kill or be killed. That's the motto in those states.
Right. Yeah.
Andy says we all need to float. I will be tomorrow, Andy.
Oh, really?
Just be out on
You know
the
what?
lake.
You need to have a FU flag flying around.
I need to figure out. Anybody out there know where I can get a flag made, a custom flag, so that I can put on the boat? This says FU. I know. I literally had a dream about it the other night. I fucking design and shit.
You had a dream about.
I have the weirdest random dumb dreams.
Yeah.
And all they stem from is shit that's like on my mind. And then when I go to sleep, like if I don't fucking either do it, then it becomes some kind of a dream or whatever that I envision. And he says, Google that shit. Etsy. Yeah, I should check out Etsy. I always forget about that.
Yeah, Etsy, and then you can do it through Canva too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
Just put the template that we already have and just fucking throw it on there. And
Yeah.
you're done.
Done. Call it a day.
Yeah. So what's the next story?
Oh, this one's fucked up.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh shit, why is it? Where's the link?
Did you pull this one?
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what happened to the link though. Oh, it started. This computer's been starting to fucking act up on me. I think it's about time to retire it.
Yeah. There he is again.
God damn it! What the fuck?
All right. Well, I can go to the next one while you figure that one out.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on. You fixing that?
Yep. Fuck.
I mean, why does people have to do that?
I mean, yeah. It sucks because you block them and then 5 minutes later, they come up with a new one.
Yeah.
Check out this verbo. Oh, man. Look at me.
Really?
Here I am.
Jesus Christ.
All right. So, do you have that story or no?
Yes, but
All
for
right.
some reason, Valinsky popped up instead.
Zelensky.
Yeah, like what the hell does he have to do with this story? Texas man says he kept his son's remains in the kitchen for 4 years. David McMichael allegedly told authorities the remains in his home were of his son who died in 2018. And why fucking Zelensky has anything to fucking do with this story is fucking beyond me, fucking Fox. That's why people are quitting your company, Fox, because you can't get your shit together.
Is that Fox News?
Yes, Fox Network fucking sucks bags of dicks. Copious amounts.
Oh, okay.
Authorities in Texas performing a welfare check for a male this week found the remains inside his father's kitchen and learned he had died 4 years ago.
Wow.
Police officers in New Boston, a suburb of Texarkana, not to be confused with Corsicana.
Mm-hmm. Haven't said that in a while.
I know we haven't. We're called just 5 p.m. Tuesday to check out up on Jason McMichael. The police said when they arrived at the scene, they were met by his father, David McMichael.
Mm-hmm.
He told them his son died in 2018. Look at this mofo.
Wow. He
looks like the fucking
He looks dead.
Reaper.
That guy looks dead.
He does.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Lurch. Fucking remember
Lurch?
Lurch. Yep.
How did he talk? I don't
remember either. Oh, so this next story, I just heard a new late breaking development with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so let me see.
19 minutes.
19 minutes.
19 minutes.
19 minutes. Yeah, you're gonna hear the story in 19 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Dallas police say 3-year-old boy shooting death does not add up. We reported it, I think, last week about this 3-year-old. It was supposedly shot during some kind of altercation, road rage incident. Well, come to find out, as of about an hour ago, the mother has now been arrested.
Wow.
So even this story that we have right here, since we pulled it last night, is not even the latest of what's happening. So basically, police were trying to put together what happened. Shit wasn't adding up. They also said that they looked at the car and there was any type of damage. And then they said when they tried to go and reenact the scene, like basically just a lot of shit wasn't adding up.
Mm-hmm.
And so turned out today she was indicted. Basically, they got her. She had warrants out for her arrest in, I think it was Dallas County or something like that. But it was for like traffic, not paying a traffic ticket or some shit like that. So they basically jailed her for that while they
Right.
obviously investigate, and that's so now they have her detained. Now they can interrogate her and do all that shit. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to keep with it, follow what's going on, and like find out what the hell really happened, because this person, the mother, doesn't seem to be on the up and up, and I think she's got a history. So, and I think it might come back to fucking haunt her.
Right. Let's see. Dallas police say 3-year-old boy shooting death doesn't add up. Was that what you were talking about?
Jesus Christ! I literally just talked about it for 10 minutes.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
And it's crossed.
Should have crossed out.
It is crossed out.
No, it wasn't crossed out when I pulled it, or when I opened it.
Dude, it's been crossed out, but okay.
Okay, all right. Let's see. 2-story homes discontinue in North Texas community over lumber issues.
So, as car prices and everything go through the roof, now apparently if you own a 2-story house, you're sitting on a gold mine. Because lumber prices keep driving up the price of new homes, and it's tacking on another $19,000. According to Dallas Builders Association, the price of lumber is one problem. Getting it is another. Builders today have to work with the material that they have, not the material that they don't.
Wow. And look, I thought that was a deer.
And look,
geese
they have
walking.
deer in this story.
And they have deer in the story. They have geese in this story. Oh, well. All right. Let's see. What's next?
Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So the lumber shortage recently derailed a Little Elm couple's plan to buy their dream home. Little Elm, which is literally across the road. So it's interesting that it's happening like literally down the street. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to talk about the next one.
Oh yeah, this is a good story. This is make you feel all warm and fuzzy side.
I can't open the link.
Dude, this same fucking story, I had to relink it 3 times. What's going on?
Well, anyway, Plano police turned disturbance call into a pizza party. I don't know what.
Hold on, I'm pulling.
Okay, you pulling it? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna reattach it to it.
All right.
So basically, while I'm pulling the store, adding the link so that Patrick can view it. There you go. You should have the link now.
Yeah. There.
So what started out with the Plano police responding to a neighborhood disturbance ended up with an impromptu soccer game and pizza party. The complainant called and said that kids were fighting on the basketball court, said one of the officers. When they got there, to the scene, it was quickly discovered that they were just play boxing. They had boxing gloves and were just laughing. Rogers realized what he had on his hands was simply kids being kids, playing games, having a good time. He couldn't left it at that, and he could have left it at that, but another officer responding officer, Xavier Moreno, decided to join in on the fun as well. One of the kids challenged them to a basketball game and quickly beat the officer. The fun didn't end there. There was more games to be played. So when my partner here told me how they beat them, they challenged the kids to a game of soccer. Said they might have a better chance at kicking these kids' ass in soccer.
Yeah.
So that turned into a friendly wager, and the loser had to buy the entire playground pizza. One of the neighborhood's mom captured the moment on camera, and apparently Plano PD lost. So they had to buy everyone pizza, and everybody had a blast, and built good rapport with the community, and all was, turned out good.
Cool. That's good.
It's good to hear, fucking stories like this. You rarely hear about them.
Right. I know. The next one, let's see. It's
oh yeah, I've been wanting to follow this one.
Abandoned rental cars and TSA lines out the door. What's going on at Austin's airport?
So when this first hit the wire, it was like on all these different news organizations and shit, and I still really haven't gotten to the final details, like what the fuck was going on.
Right.
So abandoned rental cars and TSA lines out the door. What is going on in Austin's airport? Let's see. They said they got 2 hours before departure as recommended. The line to get through security stretched down the Barbara Jordan terminal outside the building and back down the entire length of the terminal. I've never had to wait in a security line outside the airport. Everyone was showing up at the airport shocked. Before the sun had even risen, the wait for TSA screening had stretched to more than 90 minutes, over 3 times what TSA considers normal. Even though the TSA says all its screening lanes were open, including 3 new lanes added last year, screeners got slammed with more than 8,252 passengers before 8 a.m., about 1,600 more than normal. The TSA says it recently brought in extra staff from other airports to help the Austin airport, but the agency is still struggling to hire enough employees in Austin, even with hiring bonuses up to $2,000. Like, literally, I heard it was so bad that even the car rentals, like, people were just leaving their fucking cars.
Right.
And, like, just, I don't know what the hell they did with the keys, but probably left them in it. Said, fuck it, your problem now, not mine.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
And
so that's basically
really nobody wants to work for TSA because TSA,
yeah.
they got a bad image.
Fuck yeah, they do. Well, shit, they hire the worst of the worst. That's why.
Yep, maybe they should have hired those jailers from Collin County.
Reassign them kind of like the Catholic Church does.
Oh,
That was a double sideways dig.
Ooh, what
Ouch.
the fuck was that?
Speaking of what the fuck was that, this next story is definitely a what the fuck. It has not even hit the news and nobody even knows about it except for me. This is an exclusive. And once again,
You can't open it.
the fucking links aren't there. What the fuck? All right, they're really starting to piss me off.
Right. Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. You got it?
Hold on. Yep, you know what? We're going to bypass this story.
All right. You going to?
Yeah, because I looked at the date. So the video that I had was literally posted from 15 hours ago. That was last night.
Mm-hmm.
But I just pulled up the story based on that title,
Mhm.
and it said it was in 2021.
Okay.
That's why you can't fucking trust the internet, bro.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I just double fact checked my own story. It's
Right.
fucking horrible.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Now we're national.
Yeah, national, and this is from CNN. Yeah. Manson family member Leslie Van Houten parole reversed for the 5th time. California Governor Gavin Newsom rejected the state's parole board recommendation to release Leslie Van Houten from a former Charles Manson follower and convicted murderer from prison, saying she continues to pose a threat to public safety. Van Houten was 19 when she met Manson and joined the murderous cult that came to be called the Manson family. In 1971, she was convicted for her role in the grisly stabbing murders of supermarket executive Lino LaBianca and his wife Rosemary at their home. She's now 72.
Wow, so she's been in there for a long
Oh yeah. Other man, Tex Cobb is still in prison. I think it's just Leslie and Tex Cobb that is still living from the Manson family back when they murdered Sharon Tate and LaBianca's and the others that was with Sharon Tate. Abigail Folger. That's it. So Ms. Van Houten continues to lack sufficient insight into risk factors that led to her violent conduct in the past and the skills to protect her, protect against her becoming susceptible to similar pressures in the future, the governor said in Tuesday's decision. We should talk about the Mansons one day.
Yeah, we could do a special op.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, it's, whatever.
Yeah, so next story is the wonderful, great state of Florida. Crazy video shows a runner getting sucker punched at a Florida high school track meet. So, like to see it? Here go. Ready? Uno momento, por favor. All right. I haven't even.
While you play that,
Somebody said keep going. Damn. TMZ on the scene. God, they fuckers are everywhere. Wow. It's all because of Will Smith, man. He just fucking took a swing, and now everybody's just swinging at everybody. No fucks given anywhere anymore. Man, that's some jacked up shit. And what's even more jacked up is this guy's running a race, but this dude not only caught up behind him, but punched him right in the fucking face. Andy says the kid that got punched is not pressing charges. What the fuck did anybody figure out what the hell happened and why? Like, he's just minding his own business, running slow as fuck, and all of a sudden this dude just, pow, bitch. Man, reminds me of Dave Chappelle video that we're going to play here in a little bit. I think I should play the Dave Chappelle thing after we talk about the Will Smith thing.
you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Andy.
Oh,
that
okay.
guy that sucker punched him not only wasn't in the race, but he caught up to a guy that was in the race enough from the sidelines that he could not only catch up to the dude, but punch him in the fucking head. Like, that dude should have been in the race. That's some jacked up shit. You missed it.
All right.
Oh, so this is the case that I wanted to talk about. Where did my fucking links go?
Are you sure you did them right?
Oh, I did, man.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, no.
So what are you going to do?
Hold on.
All right.
9 hours ago. I want to get one that's local because this is made international.
All right.
I made international news. So here it is. Let me share the screen. Oh, motherfucker. Hold on, I gotta disable my ad blocker.
Really?
Yes.
That sucks.
You know how these fucking websites are.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Deborah. How you doing? Doing all right? Good. I know you're doing okay. So I just said good. Whatever.
All right, so this team was
13.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
This team was under extreme pressure from Instagram. Extortionist dies by suicide. So what this is called, it's called sextortion.
Okay. All right.
And if you haven't heard about it, this is something that's obviously it's plaguing young kids, but it's also plaguing adults and everything else.
Okay.
A Michigan teenager was under extreme pressure from an online extortionist in the hours leading to his death, authorities say. The 17-year-old was targeted through Instagram, according to Marquette County Sheriff's Office. Armed with sensitive photos the boy had taken of himself, a perpetrator demanded money and threatened to share the images with the teen's friends, families, and Instagram followers if he didn't pay, authorities said. Deputies found Jordan John DeMay dead of apparent suicide at home in Marquette Township around 7:40 a.m. on Friday, March 25th. And Patrick, we should do a movie on this because I don't think a lot of people realize what this is and the extent.
A documentary.
Not like a short on it. So
Okay.
I think we can make it.
Okay. All right. Well,
from the time the blackmail began to the moment it's like because it's modern day blackmail is what it is. It's high tech blackmail.
Yeah.
And I will explain in detail because this does not tell you the detail. Yeah.
Okay. Detail.
The parents of Jordan have requested the information be released. So here's the detail. Here's what happened. Here's what they're not telling you. So what happens is these people, they contact you or whatnot, and then they basically are like, sexting. They
Yeah,
turn
kind
on.
of like what you and Andy was doing the other night.
Shut the fuck up. I knew that was coming up. So what they do is they they'll turn their camera on, right? And they'll start getting naked, doing whatever, and then they'll basically tell you to turn your camera on, right? And of course, young guys or pervs are basically like, "Oh yeah, I got a fine chick, like fucking she wants me to get naked." So what's the guy do? He gets naked. What they don't realize is that they're recording on their phone or whatever device they're using. They're recording that person getting naked. So then what they do is they show that recording back to that person, and then they say either you pay me or this video goes viral and it gets tagged by you, because at that point they have your Instagram account, right, or they have your email account.
What assholes?
Yeah, like this is a modern day thing that like is fucking happening. And when I first heard this story, I was like, what the fuck? And I actually checked with the FBI, and it is actually a thing, and it's actually on their website called sextortion. And that's why I was surprised the story didn't tag it as sextortion, because that's exactly what it is.
Copyright that.
Copyright that shit.
Copyright sextortion.
Sextortion. Copyright it right here.
Copyright it.
All right,
we'll fucking
copyright
it.
Copyright
right now, motherfucker. Right now.
Right now.
Copyright, because Netflix is going to come out with something like that.
Damn fucking right. Yeah, we need to come up. Yes, we need to get that done after the show.
It costs $45 just to do the the title.
Okay, well let's fucking do that.
Okay, we'll do it.
Cool. And then we have the name of the movie, and we can just fucking do it and run with it. Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
All right, this is how ideas and
that's how the ideas come up.
Yep, just like that on the fly. Seat of your pants.
Even with titles, man, you gotta fucking copyright them, and then the premise of the story, you gotta copyright that shit, and then if Netflix comes up with it,
right? Because here's the deal, like all these stories and stuff that I've read that are similar like this, they don't go into the detail like I just did. Like they don't go into the level of detail, and complexity, and how they do it, and how they get away with it, and how they legitimately blackmail you. Because the thing is, people don't realize that all your information is out there. And anybody can find anything about anybody with a few, websites and a few search engines and shit like that. You can find basically anything about anybody.
Yep.
And who they hang out with and shit like that. So anyways, yeah. So that's how stories and movies are built.
The next one.
All right, go ahead. This is your story.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I went off last night, I think.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. I went off last night.
Patrick stormed out of the fucking room because of this story.
I went off last night when I read this. And this
reminds me of one of the stories I have on the international.
Oh my God.
On Australia.
All right. Y'all ready to hear it? Here it goes.
Like to hear it? Here we go.
All right. And it's not because I'm a conservative.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. All right. Democrat Representative Maxine fucking Waters tells homeless people to go.
Hold on. God damn it. Stop. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that.
Maxine Waters tells homeless people to go home and warns journalists during testy exchange. Let's see. I want to read this. Representative Maxine Waters reportedly warned a journalist not to report on a story regarding an event she attended near a homeless encampment in Los Angeles, where tensions boiled over amid confusion over Section 8 housing vouchers. According to a report from the New York Post, Waters was present at a chaotic event where hundreds of homeless people showed up due to inaccurate social media reports that Section 8 housing vouchers were being distributed.
I love how the media pulls this photo of her basically being like,
oh, yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I know. And she doesn't, really. She doesn't. None of them do. Anyway, at one point when it was clear that staff at the event were being overwhelmed, Waters reportedly said to the crowd, "I want everybody to go home." That comment, of course, reportedly triggered an angry response from the crowd, many of whom were homeless. And they started chanting, We don't got no home. That's why we're here. One member of the crowd reportedly said. What home are we going to go to? Waters then grew frustrated, whatever, and said, excuse me, there's nobody in Washington who works for their people any fucking harder than I do. Bullshit. I don't want to hear this. No, no, no. When a Los Angeles Times reporter contacted Waters about the event, the Congresswoman reportedly tried to dissuade the paper from reporting the story. You'll hurt yourself and the community trying to put this together without background, she told the reporter Connor Streets, according to the Los Angeles Times. I don't want you to start trying to write it. You don't understand it. What is there not to understand?
She's basically insinuating that it's taken out of context, and that if you just use a sound bite, that people are gonna basically, drag her through the coals,
Right.
But the thing is if you say anything, no matter what it is, and it can be misconstrued, then you shouldn't fucking say it. It's simple as that.
Well, how about she just keeps her mouth shut?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. Just so if she just keeps her mouth shut,
if she's worried about she's saying, getting her ass in trouble.
She's one of the ones. Waters is one of the ones that can't keep her mouth shut. I mean, she's mouthy.
Yeah.
And of course, it's in California, just like Kamala Harris, just like the other one, Pelosi. They're all fucking mouthy. They need to shut the hell up and do their fucking job. Anyway, all right, I'm done with that story. I don't want to say no more because
look at this.
What?
Oh, I'm just looking at the photos of the homeless.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean,
this guy's got he's got a regular setup right here, man. He's got a skylight. He's got a cardboard box with a skylight, bro.
Wow.
Dude, he's living high on the hog.
Yeah. Yeah. So
he's got himself Chateau Royale.
That's California.
That's Cali, baby.
Yep. All right. To better news.
Wasn't it just called Skid Row where all of the homeless and shit was, and now the whole state of California is Skid Row?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I mean, I'm just
I'm just a tax-paying citizen here
we're just paying their salary, everybody that's on the hill.
Andy says that's prime real estate in Cali.
yeah. And then you take a shit out on the fucking street. So
yeah, Andy said her tone deaf fucking statement was bullshit.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's to your point. Yeah, it was not taken out of context because, fucking she said what she said.
That's right. All right. Next story. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Canine de-escalates spring break situation. How? By biting the officer. I bet they gave that dog desk duty after this shit.
Too bad we don't have a picture of the dog at the desk.
I know. We got to get a picture of this dog, especially this one where he's sitting upright like that.
Uh-huh.
Just have him sitting at the desk with his fucking paw on a stapler. Bitch, don't touch my fucking stapler. I'll bite you again.
Kind of like in Office Space.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
The police dog is being held as a hero online for de-escalating a violent situation by biting his handler. God, that's fucked up.
Wow.
A viral video shows an apparent canine officer angrily detaining a man who appeared to have done very little wrong, and his dog seems to know it. The video was shot in Panama City Beach, where police are currently struggling with troublemakers who have descended on the coastal Florida hotspot for spring break. The footage does not show what led up to the altercation. It shows a female officer placing one bikini-clad woman in handcuffs while the canine handler, whose chevron suggests he is a sergeant, slowly pursues another. You want to go? He roars at her, and his dog barking as she backs away into the street. Another man with his arms raised, who appears to be encouraging the woman to leave the scene, crosses the officer's path, who then quickly turns his attention on him. The officer grabs him by the neck and violently hip tosses him to the ground, but his dog seems confused as to who is the threat. So the dog just bit the officer. Be like, yep. You committed a heinous act.
So the dog was confused then.
Yeah, he saw the dude getting flipped to the ground, so he figured, oh shit, this person's the aggressor. I'm gonna bite the aggressor.
Yeah.
While the canine handler tries to hold the suspect down on the ground, he is forced to use his other hand to hold the canine off.
God.
Oh man, this is like something out of a fucking bad movie.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wait, let's see if they actually have video of it.
You want to go? Where my shoe at? I don't know, bro.
Oh, Doggy saw a pretty girl. He's like, I ain't buying her. Not today.
He can bite me. Well, he asked him. Shoot out. What he do? He ain't do that. Oh my God. He biting him.
Yeah, good doggy. Good doggy.
God.
It looked like the officer was damn near strangling the dog at one point. You see with that leash?
Yeah.
He was like,
Yep.
oh, damn, that was crazy.
Next story. Let's see.
Speaking of canine dogs, here's another canine. Canine's just making the news today.
Canine officer Nuggets. Nugget sniffs out millions in coke bust.
Nice.
Canine officer Nuggets sniffs out millions.
Belgian Malinois. That's awesome. Is one of 4 narcotic dogs in
Vegas.
Vegas.
Vegas Metropolitan Police Canine Unit. He rolls over in front of police. What? He rolls over in front of police headquarters, but don't let his sunny disposition fool you. Frustrating at times, said the handler Thomas Bachman with a smile. He likes to whine a lot, kind of like Willow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. Nuggets is a worker training with Bachman every day. On Friday, Nuggets made his biggest find yet, 10.5 million of cocaine, tipping the scales just over 230 pounds. Wow. Damn. The amount of narcotics on the street to be able to take that much weight off the streets is quite significant.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, yeah. Good for you, Nugget.
Nugget. So one of my first dogs was named Nugget.
They're back.
I know. I already blocked them.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to keep an eye on it. When I see a bunch of colors, I know it's a fucking scammer. I see a bunch of neon shit. I was like, yep, that's a scammer.
Right.
You know, it's funny. So Vegas is housing the new it's going to have the F1 in the Strip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So it's dude, I want to go, but apparently people took screenshots of all the hotels. They're booked for the next 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So looks like I won't be going. I won't be staying in a hotel unless I get a room with somebody.
Right. Yep. The next one. Are you gonna? Oh, you're doing that one. Okay.
Sure,
Sorry.
I can do it.
My bad.
Preteens accidentally kill themselves while on Instagram Live. 2 St. Louis cousins were playing with a gun at a party and were broadcasting live on Instagram. One of the teens accidentally shot the other and ended up shooting and killing herself shortly after. The extreme tragic incident has brought the topic of gun safety to the forefront. So hopefully this podcast is very eye-opening to parents. Like, hey, fucking lock your guns up and make sure your kids aren't sexting. The moral of this podcast.
No sexting.
No sexting.
No.
Even if it's with Andy at 4 a.m.
No. No sexting.
All right, you want to do the next one since this is your story?
Yeah, let me finish this one.
Okay. Florida man dies after crashing his car into an 11-foot alligator.
Only in Florida.
Yep.
And this is CNN again, too. See, I pulled from CNN.
Wow, I'm proud of you.
All right.
At
Florida
least it
man
doesn't have 50,000 bullshit loading.
Yeah, I know. Florida man has died after crashing his car into an 11-foot alligator. The crash occurred after midnight on Thursday, according. I'm not eating anything.
Your mouth is full, I can tell.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No,
Busted, motherfucking liar. Throw this at your fucking head.
John Hopkins.
Everett.
John Hopkins, 59, was driving east on County Road 672 in Lithia, about 2 miles west of County Road 39, like we know where that is, when he struck a 11-foot alligator in the roadway. Lithia is about 25 miles east of Tampa. Oh, okay.
That explains everything.
Yeah. Hopkins' car veered off the road and turned into a ditch where a passing driver noticed it and called 911. The sheriff's office said Hopkins and the alligator were both deceased. When detectives arrived on the scene, Florida and Louisiana have the nation's largest alligator populations, with around 1.3 million wild alligators in Florida alone. Really? I did not know that. Still, a representative from Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office told CNN car crashes involving alligators are not common. The sheriff's officers will conduct a standard fatal crash investigation to determine what factors may have contributed to the accident. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. Only in Florida.
Do you want to go ahead and eat something while we read the next one?
No, I'm done. Thanks.
Jesus Christ. No, you're not. I can fucking still hear it.
I'm done.
I can still hear it every time you... You got to understand, this microphone picks up everything, and it's literally
No,
an
I'm
inch
good.
away from
I'm
your fucking
done.
mouth. It's killing me, dude.
Okay.
This beach destination is where I'm fucking dropping Patrick off because he's pissing me the fuck off.
No,
Kidding.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
It's not Tampa, so you'll be all right.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
This beach destination is Florida's most underrated seaside city, where Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Yeah.
It is called...
What?
Wait for it.
What's it called?
It is called Smyrna.
Smyrna. Almost like Smirnoff.
Florida's new Smyrna Beach is a paradise for seafood, outdoor exploration, and spotting native Floridian flora and fauna. And here you go. From the tangled depths of the Everglades to the sandy shores of the Panhandle, Florida has earned a reputation as one of the country's top destinations for its natural beauty. But in spite of its abundant popularity, there are still a couple hidden gems to be found across the state. Just 1 hour northeast of Orlando, the idyllic seaside city of New Smyrna Beach is largely off the radar for tourists. That's what I'm fucking talking about. All right, so we're going there in a month. Let's go. Providing newcomers with a wealth of drinking, dining, and ecotourism opportunities without having to compete with the crowds found in Florida's more frequented cities. So yeah, fucking look at that. I need to be there right now.
Go.
Yeah, fuck. Look at them seashells.
Go.
That's party. Oh, look at that. That's freaking...
You see that out at Tampa.
Yeah, but you don't see all the 5 gazillion fucking people.
No, yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm all about going places that are less discovered. Like Destin, when I first went there, like it was not discovered, so it wasn't, crowded, and it wasn't, waiting forever to do anything. There was no traffic. There was no, when you go to a restaurant, waiting in line, and all that sort of shit.
And now you are.
Now you are.
Yep.
So this place is now probably going to be just like that.
Yeah, probably.
All right. So in this next story we got, this is going to be a what would you do type of situation. If I can get the damn thing to load, it's just sitting there. Do. Okay, there we go. All right. Let me...
Damn, I got quiet.
I know it did. All right, here you go. I don't think there's any audio, so we'll just watch the video. So this guy with the hoodie up, with the brown boots or whatever, he's basically mugging this bald guy right here, the guy with the bag.
Right.
And you see this guy's like literally trying to grab his wallet and try to get his, shit. Meanwhile, there's this tall guy, big guy, over there, Raymond looking motherfucker. Like, look, this guy looks like Steven Seagal over here. Like, this guy's like fucking 8 foot tall. Look at this gigantic giant. He just sits here and watches this shit go down.
He doesn't.
And the dude, like, he lets the dude walk off. Like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Like, look, this is that guy in the brown boots. Look, he just hits this dude, pushes him, and
wow.
And this guy's literally right there. Turns his back.
Is that Florida?
No, this is New York. That's why it says NYPD.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the NYPD.
Yeah, so,
I just saw Crime Stoppers. I didn't see the NYPD.
So, and isn't New York literally the state that says, say something? No, see something, say something?
Right.
And meanwhile, this motherfucker's like, I'm seeing a lot of shit, but I ain't saying shit.
I ain't saying nothing. You don't want to get involved, man. It's kind of like, when you're at the job, you just don't want to get involved in nothing.
Right? You don't want to be in a,
right.
middle of. You got to fill out a police report, and you got to stay, and you got to fucking hang.
Right.
Whatever, yeah.
All right. International.
International.
Putin's advisors afraid to tell the truth as Russian troops accidentally shoot down own aircraft. Wow. I didn't see this one. Demoralized Russian soldiers in Ukraine have accidentally shot down their own aircraft, sabotaged their own kit, and refused to carry out orders, a British spy chief has claimed. Sir Jeremy Fleming, the head of GQ, or GCHQ, said Vladimir Putin advisors are afraid to tell him the truth about how badly things are going. In a rare public speech on Thursday in Australia, the senior intelligence officer also said Wagner Group, the private military company with suspected links to the Kremlin, is understood to be prepared to send large numbers of personnel into Ukraine to fight alongside Russians. Wagner mercenaries are likely to be used as cannon fodder to try to limit Russian military losses. They are indication that Russian cyber attackers are looking for targets in countries that oppose Moscow's actions.
Yeah, so it's interesting, and now we're hearing it like they're basically trying to blame the bad intel like on why fucking Putin attacked to begin with.
Right.
Which I'm like, really? You're only saying that now because you're getting your ass fucking handed to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, speaking of, that's the fucking next story.
What is it?
Vladimir Putin feels his military leaders misled him about Ukraine. Declassified intelligence shows.
Right.
Literally, we were just fucking talking about it. Russian President Vladimir Putin feels he was misled by military leaders who did not tell him key details about the botched invasion of Ukraine. Newly declassified intelligence shows the failure to tell Putin what was really happening has resulted in persistent tension between Putin and his military leadership. A top White House official said the decision to declassify and release the information is the latest example of Biden's administration use of novel tactic tailor-made for the hybrid warfare age. Acquire top-secret intelligence about Putin's plans and then tell the whole world about it. Fuck yeah. So what do you think on that? Do you think he was misled, or do you think...
It's like what Andy said. They were just putting on the Ritz.
Just putting on the Ritz.
Yeah. I don't have any thoughts on that.
All right, so let me ask the audience. Have you ever been in a situation where it was so fucking bad you just wanted to leave? If so, I want to hear the situation. Well, this guy took it to the whole next fucking level. He has been living in an airport for 14 years to get away from his family.
Wow.
A Chinese man has been living in the Beijing Capital International Airport for 14 years in order to smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol without his family nagging him about it. Damn. Remember the movie The Terminal?
Yeah.
The cult classic with Tom Hanks?
Yep.
Played a man stuck in the airport for years because of a political coup in his home country, which renders his passport invalid. Well, his story is nothing like the article's protagonist, a Chinese man who has been living inside an airport for 14 years on his own free will. After losing his job in his early 40s, Wei Jiayungo became so depressed that he spent his days drinking alcohol and smoking cigarettes. His family didn't like that one bit and told him he had to give up his two biggest pleasures in life if he wanted to continue living in the family home. He couldn't do that, so he just simply moved to the fucking airport. He's like, fuck you, I'm out. That's racist, bro.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to be racist. Sorry.
In non-racial news, Nessie is back. If you youngins don't know, there was this thing called Loch Ness Monster, and it was in, I believe, was it Ireland? I can't remember. It was either England or Ireland. It's in a loch. I know that. Hence the name.
I think it's Ireland. I think.
You know, they talk about it, but they don't never fucking put a map. But anyway,
Of course they don't.
with this newly captured footage, as you know, we get more advancements. The camera footage and quality gets a little bit better. But you can see this where this red circle is, where my mouse is circling.
Right.
See.
Oh, that's where it is.
Yeah, and at one point you could actually see the outline. It looked like 4 flippers, and then a tail, and then a head.
Right. And Barney finally got her beer.
Yes, good job, Byrony. Oh, look, the head popped up.
Really?
Got a turtle head. Boop.
God. Oh, damn.
So yeah, this was taken about 6 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. This is the first sighting of 2022. That means shit's about to hit the fan. Nessie's, it's like fucking Groundhog Day. Nessie makes an appearance. The world's coming to an end.
Yeah, everybody. What's up, Reagan?
What's up, Reagan?
Everybody is just waiting for Nessie to pop out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, now that we have high-tech cameras, because remember the first footage or whatever was like black and white?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's it. And he says, wasn't shit happening in the video.
Yeah.
Ever since he went to the Conjuring house, he don't believe shit anymore.
He don't believe shit.
Fuck your video. Ukraine food supplies deliberately destroyed by Russia in warehouse attack. 50,000 tons of food destroyed. Yeah, that's fucked up. Andy says the first black and white image of Nessie back in the day was better than that footage just now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that footage was like taken from a mile and a half.
Yeah,
away.
it's yeah,
grainy and shitty, but yeah, you would think.
I mean, you could still see it. So, Reagan said he saw a lake.
He saw a lake. There was a circle.
Didn't.
And there was the thing.
Oh,
thing.
Okay.
I can play it again.
Play it again. Let them see it.
Okay.
See if
they can see Nessie.
Yeah.
I might have to pause it because there was like one part where you can kind of see it mo better.
Yeah.
But the rest of it is just like a black squiggly wiggly diggly. All right, hold on.
All right.
Come on.
Let's see. We're still glitching too, by the way. Did you know that?
I know, and that's why I'm like, okay. All right, guys, can you see the outline? Here's the tail. There's the body. There's the head, and there's the turtle head poking out. Bloop.
Be funny if everybody was kind of got their phones, and they were kind of just looking at going, "What the fuck does he see?"
You're right. Like, what the fuck is this?
I can see it.
Yeah,
it's a dark spot in the water.
Right there.
Right there.
You can see it really good right there. It's almost like an S. But there's one part where I saw you could actually see the flippers. I'm trying to see.
Oh, yeah?
I'm trying to see if I can get it to pause, right? Oh, that's a decent one. You see a little neck action going there.
Reagan said he don't see anything, and Andy said 1080 HD cameras everywhere, and shit, we can still get it on pictures.
We gotta go 4K, bro, or 8K. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where, dude? I swear to God, there was a fucking clip that looked legit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's there somewhere. But yeah, now it just looks like a big fucking grainy mess.
And Anthony said that's a payday candy bar. What's a payday candy bar? No, it's not a payday. It's a Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth. He's
It's
talking
a
about a turd of the punch.
Yeah, it's a Baby Ruth candy bar, like in Caddyshack. Throw it in pool. Make it look like it was a turd floating around.
All right, I think the very beginning was better.
There it is.
Yep.
Even they're circling it.
Yeah, motherfuckers. See? They got it circled for you, just in case you're blind.
Yeah. Sorry, wrong candy bar. That's what Anthony said. All right.
Damn it.
You go to the next one, or are you done with Locke?
Yeah, I'm done with Locke. I'm done with Nessie.
Nessie. Let's see.
I'm gonna start calling her Sea Lizard.
Sea Lizard. Yeah.
Ukrainian food supply destroyed.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
Basically, video shows Europe's largest food warehouse on fire as a deliberate Russian attack. The entire warehouse and 50,000 tons of food were destroyed. And then all food stores in Brovary were bombed on the same day. They deliberately destroyed food stocks destined for the whole of Ukraine. Yeah, so they basically are being fuckwads.
Huh.
That's the moral of that story.
They're being fuckwads?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh, this is a good one.
Australia Prime Minister Scott Morrison says renters should buy a house if they want rent relief.
Andy, this story's for you.
Scott Morrison has suggested Australians looking for rent relief should instead look to buying a home as thousands struggle with rising rental prices. Treasurer Josh Friedenberg unveiled his fourth budget on Tuesday evening with a promise to double the government's first home buyer scheme to 50,000 places.
So basically, long story short, this guy's answer for rent relief, like basically the people that can't afford rent, is for them to go buy a fucking house.
Wow.
And he's like, well, they're in the house already. Why can't they just buy it? What? Motherfucker, if they could afford the rent, they could afford to buy the house. If they can't afford the rent, how in the fuck are they going to be able to buy the fucking house?
Right.
Some of these people are just, they're so idiotic that it hurts my head.
Mm-hmm.
They're so stupid. It's just like, what the fuck?
Right.
Oh, this story that's near and dear to my heart.
God.
Russian oligarchies $670,000 armored Mercedes. I didn't even know they made a $670,000 fucking Mercedes, but apparently,
Devin's gonna run out and go get it.
Damn, that looks fucking Tits McGillicuddy right there.
Tits McGillicuddy. Andy said that's like AOC saying if you're going to complain about gas prices, then go buy a $60,000 BEV.
Battery electric vehicles, BEV, just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, some people don't context. Not necessarily you. I'm just saying the audience.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So, that makes about as much sense. But speaking of that, thank you, Andy. That's a good segue to this next story.
Yeah.
Hyundai's Iconic 5 is an affordable Tesla killer. You know what? I gotta say this, and maybe I'm out in left field. I'm sick and tired of fucking crossovers.
Right.
Why is it every fucking car manufacturer is making a damn crossover? It's like, it's annoying. Like, we get it. There's enough of them on the fucking road. Like, come up with something new.
Right.
So here it is. Oh my God.
What?
No, never mind. I guess I can't fucking show it because Popular Mechanics is being waffles.
You gotta join.
I'm so sick of this shit. All right, well, fuck you then. We're not even gonna talk about it. Fuck you then. That's how I feel about your story. Suck a bag of dicks.
And they're over there probably sitting over there laughing. We don't give a shit.
Yeah, right. I don't give a fuck about you and your podcast.
Let's see. People thought kids on TikTok were spreading the slap a teacher challenge. The truth is much more sinister.
So I'm gonna give you the recap and the Cliff Notes version of this long ass fucking article. Basically, what it is they've discovered that it wasn't TikTok that was spreading this challenge or whatever, and a lot of these other challenges.
Right.
It was actually Facebook. Facebook figured out if they can't beat TikTok, then they will just fucking bury them. Kind of like some of the government tactics.
Oh yeah.
Like they used to do that shit with like UFOs and shit. Back in the day, they would just discredit the person,
Right.
versus like telling the truth. So yeah, Meta went on the defensive after Frances Haugen leaked an internal report last year, which showed that teens spent 2 to 3 times more time on TikTok over Instagram, another Meta product. The targeted victory said they were proud of the work they had done, but declined to answer questions regarding the campaign, alongside maligning TikTok. The campaign aimed to distract everyone from the scrutiny on Meta's antitrust and privacy concerns. So it's just like just like the government.
They just distract
from what's really going on.
Yeah.
Wow, they took a fucking page right from the government.
Wow.
All right, so this one is going to piss some people off.
So you just click. Oh, you didn't click it off.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to click the link.
Oh.
So this is what I was talking to Dan, next door Dan, earlier today. CEO to worker pay ratios. Top 350 U.S. firms ranked by sales. So in 2020, it's 351 to 1. So for every $1, they make 351.
Okay.
So for every 1,000, that's 351,000.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do the math. And then look at 1989, it was 61 to 1. And then you look at 1965, it was 21 to 1. So see this is everything that's wrong with everything that's going on. You want to fix inflation? Fix this.
Right.
This is a direct result and causation of fucking inflation right here.
Mm-hmm.
Because when the rich keep getting richer, then the poor keep getting poorer. Like, come on, it's fucking look. The history's right here. The data's right here, motherfuckers. What's up, April?
Hey, April. How you doing? So...
I wish I could click on Anthony's link. Some bitch.
Yeah.
I hate that it puts it right here and you just want to click on it. And it's like, nope. Wait, hold on. Let me see.
Can you click on it?
No, it only allows me to show it. See? And I can't. God,
oh, okay.
Pain in the ass. Yeah. Damn it, Bobby.
Well, your next story, that's the one that you've been wanting to show.
Yeah, should I show the clips first?
Sure.
And then we'll talk about the story?
Sure, why not?
So we have let me see if I can find it. So we have new footage from the Will Smith.
Yeah, the Will Smith stuff.
Yeah, here it is. Like, see it? Here you go. I think. I'm hoping. Oh no, it was deleted.
Oh, was it? Is it on YouTube?
I don't know. Hold on. Dude, that was the fucking greatest clip ever.
It was good. I laughed my ass off.
Dude, I know. It was so like realistic looking too. It was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was.
Damn it.
That sucks.
I know, man. I knew I should have downloaded it.
You should have.
See if I
Andy said turns out the Oscars did not actually ask him to leave. It was talked about it today.
Yep.
The Oscars were
there was some talk about it, but they never actually physically asked him to leave.
Right.
They ultimately decided not to man, that fucking sucks. Let me see if I can get any of them to see. Oh yeah, here, maybe I can play this one.
Shh, it's quiet. quiet.
Shh, it's quiet time.
All right, go ahead.
All right, well, I will go ahead as soon as my fucking wonderful internet decides to allow
Yay,
me.
Spectrum.
Yay, rectum spectrum.
All right, go ahead.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Is it click? Oh, okay.
Richard.
I didn't see that one. That was a good one.
That was a nice one. Okay.
That was a Grand Theft Auto take on.
Oh, was it?
Man, I really wish this video was here. Oh God, it was so fucking funny.
They're gonna ask you to
So
play it.
good.
They're gonna ask you to play it again.
Oh Jesus, who is? The audience?
And Byron says, "I'm so sick of hearing about Will Smith and the Chris Rock drama." Yeah, I know it's gotten out of hand.
It has. That's why we were pulling these different clips, which some of them were fucking hilarious.
Right.
Oh, I'm so pissed off. I should have totally downloaded it, but son of a bitch.
It was a good clip.
Yeah, it was. If I
Yeah.
can find it, I will post it on our FU page just so that y'all can see it. Will Smith said he refused to leave the Oscars after slapping Chris Rock, blah, blah, but as we've learned that's bullshit. Yeah. You want to do the movies that would not be legal today?
Oh wow.
What
I think that's kind of long, but yeah, I'll do it. Hold on. What the? Oh, there it is. These movies could never be made today. Here we go. Aladdin, 1992. Yep, can't be made. It says beautiful animation, timeless sounds, and masterful vocal performance from Robin Williams. Aladdin was a massive hit in 92. However, when the company remade the film in a live action in 2019, they had changed several notable aspects of it. Why? Well, the original animated film was chock full of ethnic stereotypes regarding the Middle East, as well as problematic portrayal of Princess Jasmine as a woman who needed to be rescued.
Oh, kind of like the Will Smith thing.
All of this was toned down for a aforementioned live action remake. Wow. Okay. Well, shit. Okay. Next one, 1981, Stripes. That's a good movie. I like that one. There are many comedy fans who consider Stripes to be Bill Murray's comedic masterpiece. However, it's highly unlikely that the film would be made today, mainly because the whole plot revolves around wacky military hijinks culminating in a faux war.
Faux war.
Faux war? Oh,
Faux war. You know,
Faux.
You know what faux means, right?
faux. On a
Faux.
faux.
Like they call it a Folex. You know what that
Right,
means?
right,
Like a
right.
fake Rolex.
Yeah. With the Soviet Union in a post 9/11 world, a military comedy like that would likely never get major studio backing. I don't think so either. Soul Man, 1986. Remember when C. Thomas Howell, he pretty much painted himself black. Yeah.
Oh, the blackface thing?
Yeah, that won't happen. Another one, Animal House, 1978. Nope. The film's humor was even touchy at the time, as studio executives famously called in comedian Richard Pryor to clear a scene set in an African American club. Yeah. And then Batman Forever in 1995. What else? 16 Candles in 1984. Yeah, because of Long Duck Dong. Let's see. Slapshot in 77. Paul Newman was in that one. Crocodile Dundee in 86. There's another one. Die Hard in 1988.
You know, I still have the hat that Crocodile Dundee wears and that band with the teeth.
Oh, yeah?
I still have that. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Side note.
No, it's all right. Die Hard in 1988. Another one, Forrest Gump, 1994. Upon its release in 94, Forrest Gump was hailed as a masterpiece in the way it looked at the second half of the 20th century through the lens of the baby boomer generation. However, as the film has aged its boomer-centric view of issues ranging from Vietnam War and peaceful protest to the Black Panther Party and the AIDS epidemic, and particularly the way the film treats Jenny, have become less and less acceptable, meaning that any potential remake would have to change things up considerably. Like, in other words, just forget all about what's happened in the last fucking.
Anthony
40
says Blazing Saddles.
I haven't seen that one yet, but it's coming up, I'm sure. Caddyshack, 1980, is one of them. Heathers in 1989. Another one, Mr. Mom, 1983. Mr. Mom Wouldn't Fly Today on a conceptual level. The Michael Keaton film revolves around a father who has to learn how to care for his children when his wife gets a new job. The film's widely outdated gender stereotypes would never fly in this century.
Fuck no, it wouldn't. Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy. Yeah, that's a good one. Chasing Amy, Pocahontas.
Damn, they're going after Disney shit.
Back to the Future, 1985.
Really?
Yep. The Police Academy series, 1984 through 94. There's the Bad News Bears, the original Bad News Bears. Porky's, 1981. That's a good movie. I like that one. The Toy with Richard Pryor. Big, 1988. Similar to Back to the Future, Big as a whole likely would be made today. The one major plot point cut out, namely the borderline uncomfortable relationship between Tom Hanks and Josh Baskin, a 12-year-old
Stuck in an adult's
stuck
body.
in an adult's body, and Elizabeth Perkins, Susan, a full-fledged adult. Wow.
But that's okay though, because it's a male. If it was the roles were reversed and it was a female,
oh yeah, it would be okay.
It was like no fucking shit would hit the fan if it was a female.
Yeah,
there was a 12-year-old female stuck in a adult.
Oh yeah.
That would not hit the. Oh, speaking of which,
yeah.
Look who's in the next store. The next one, Manhattan. Woody Allen.
Woody Allen.
Who legitimately the babysitter.
Uh-huh. The Crying Game, 1992. Another one, 3 Men and a Baby, of course. Monty Python's Life of Brian. Any Mel Brooks film. Tootsie, 1982. God. And they're Blazing Saddles,
Blazing Saddles, there it is, Anthony. Hold on, Anthony called it. There you go, Anthony.
Yep.
It made the list.
Yeah. Too bad Burton. Yeah. The Jerk in 1979.
Oh, wow.
48 Hours in 82.
God, it's amazing how many fucking films we watched.
Dogma. I've seen almost all of these.
Yeah, I think I've seen a lot of them, but I haven't seen all of them.
RoboCop.
That was filmed here.
Yep. Another one, Tropic Thunder, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Damn, that was 2009?
Yep.
Fuck.
Uh-huh. Me, Myself, and Irene.
That's a 13-year-old fucking movie.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ.
Look at this. Revenge of the Nerds.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, because of the nerd stereotype. But fucking girls like that shit now.
Oh, yeah. I know. I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry in 2007. White Chicks.
Oh, God. Yeah, that one totally. I'm surprised it flew back then. Because if the roles were reversed on that one.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Fucking Censor, Karens, all of them would be out.
Right. Breakfast at Tiffany's. April said Men in Tights.
You know my cousin, it's a model actress, whatever, former. She loved fucking White Chicks. She thought it was the funniest shit. And I'm like watching it going, you think this shit's funny?
Yeah.
I'm like, because she was in the industry, so to her it's fucking hilarious. But
yeah.
Side note, go ahead.
No, it's all right. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective in 94.
What? I loved it. Oh my God. So my next door neighbors were like 5 and I think 11 or something like that, 10. And one of the 5-year-old would do the fucking talking out the ass thing. He would bend over and like,
right.
And I was like, great. The fucking kids learned it from this because all they did was watch movies, right?
Right.
So they fucking loved this movie. But anyway, go ahead.
You Only Live Twice. The year I was born, 67. Knocked Up, 2007. That was a good movie. I think that's it.
That's it.
Yep.
All right.
That's
cool.
it.
That's awesome. We got through it all.
Yeah.
And the audience only got one of them.
Yep.
Men in tights.
Uh-huh.
This is April.
Right.
Environmental. Let's see. Many of New Zealand's glaciers could disappear in a decade, scientists warn. Glaciers becoming smaller and more skeletal. Annual end of summer survey of the snow line finds. If anybody has been to New Zealand, it's absolutely beautiful. If you go to the North Island and then you go to the South Island, they're uniquely different, and they have different climates and shit like that. So obviously, the further south you go, the more glaciers and shit like that you're going to see. The North Island and stuff is like, I call it the adrenaline capital of the world, because anything that has to do with adrenaline, that's the place you go. Whether it be the world's longest, or I guess farthest, or bungee jump is there. Then they have the shot over jet, which goes like 80 miles an hour right into a fucking cliff, and then they turn right at the last second.
Right.
It's just like an adrenaline capital. Like, dude, literally they have a 5++ whitewater rafting. So like most of the like Colorado Rockies and even the Grand Canyon and stuff, most of those are like a 4 or 5. This is like a 5++. Like, literally, it was so intense, they had to take my mom's oar and throw it overboard. Otherwise, she would have went with it.
Wow. Wow.
But yeah, so they're basically, and they're saying like, that snowfall and everything else helps with the rivers, and obviously helps with all that sort of shit with the rafting. And but they're saying like a lot of the ice and snow and shit is disappearing, which is not good. Because as some people may or may not know, the Great Barrier Reef is already like fucking 10 ways from Sunday. It's no longer the biggest one in Australia. I think it's now, I want to say Belize might be the new number one. But yeah, most of it got destroyed and shit. So I'm glad I went as a young kid and got to swim it and got to see it, because now it's not even a fraction of what it used to be. It's sad, but we're like literally fucking killing the environment.
Right.
Yeah, Andy says, I told you it's either going to be Book of Eli or Waterworld. My bet's on Waterworld. Waterwheel.
Sound like me.
Right. Cut and paste attack on electric vehicle batteries and renewables is spanning the globe, but is it right? This is one of the things that not just is affecting the electric EV, but it's also affecting a lot of other things. Like the solar panels, and they're talking about the wind, whatchamacallit?
Right. The windmills?
Yeah, the windmills.
Yeah.
Basically what happened, and this happened, was really, really prevalent when we had that freeze, and then everybody was talking about, oh, well, how good is our fucking windmills, and how good is this, and not working. Well, basically what was happening is a lot of people were cutting and pasting stories that weren't relevant or weren't, the actual story kind of thing.
Right.
And it's been affecting, a lot of the different renewables and shit like that. Basically, it's undermined the environmental credentials, undermined like what's going on, and basically trying to keep the oil empire fucking rich,
right,
and keep them going. Yeah, but this whole story, I'm not going to go into the details, but it basically talks everything about when they were mining for cobalt and all that sort of stuff, and you saw all these land that was stripped and shit like that. Those pictures were actually a diamond mine, one of which was in Canada.
Right.
So a lot of the stuff that they're using, that they're basically people are copying and pasting, they're using that is not relevant to the truth. Right. One of the things was like the recycling of the turbine blades. Like they said, you can't recycle them. You can't recycle the solar panels. Blah blah blah. Well, all that shit's not true. Basically, people have copied and pasted for so many fucking times that they think it's real because they see it somewhere else. And it's kind of a age-old problem that's kind of happening now with the internet, because people see a same article or some similar pictures in one place. They think that if they see it 4 or 5 other places, that it must be true. Right. Which when we're pulling news stories, we look at the sources, but then we also look out to see if other reputable sources are putting it out there. But the problem is with like social media, people see a picture or something and text associated to it, then they think, oh well, I saw this 5 other places on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, so it must be true, which in reality it's not. Somebody just fucking posted it and you just saw it, and then somebody else shared it, and now they're seeing it, and that's how the whole it's how all these conspiracy theories and everything else fucking happen. Well, in good environmental news, concrete made with old tires proves itself in the real world setting. So one of the biggest concerns that has been actually, this is an actual thing that's been happening locally and globally,
Right.
is concrete, because we're basically running low or and finding it hard to make concrete, because you need limestone, you need aggregate, you need like all these special ingredients to make it. Well, now they realize that if you take these, what they do is they take these tires, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't know if people know this or not, but tires are not biodegradable.
Uh-huh.
So what they do is they grind it to basically a fine powder, and then they use that in replace of silica or sand, or silicone, which is what is one of the binding agents that they use in concrete.
Right.
So what they're doing is they're using these shredded old tires and shit. So they've actually implemented this. They've actually done it. They've actually built sidewalks. They did, I think it was in Australia somewhere.
Mhm.
They built a campus. They built half of it with regular concrete, and then they built the other half using this old tires and like ground up and everything, using that as the aggregate to mix and make the concrete.
Right.
And they found out that the actual concrete that had the tires was actually lasted longer.
Mhm.
It was more resilient, and it was easier to repair. And they said when they were smoothing it out, when they were using a trowel, I think it is, to smooth it out,
Right.
they said it was actually easier. So this might be the future. So I need to find a way to grind tires to a pulp, because there's a lot of fucking money, and there's a lot of tires that are just sitting around in places that can't get, disposed. They can't get decomposed.
Right.
So yeah, it's a fucking $1 billion, $1 trillion business right there. They were saying that they said it was going to be over 100 billion, or maybe it was some astronomical number, that's how big the concrete business is, which I had no idea that it was that massive. It's a huge number.
Right.
But yeah, you got to think about it. Roads are made out of it. Buildings are made out of it. Like
Mhm.
anything, basically everything is made, as far as construction is made with concrete. So this is pretty cool. This is one thing that I need right here: reversing hearing loss with new regenerative therapy. Most of us know someone affected by hearing loss.
What?
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 But we may not fully appreciate the hardships that lack of hearing can bring.
Huh?
What? Hearing loss can lead to isolation, frustration, like Frustration Unlimited, and a debilitating ring in the ears known as tinnitus.
Oh yeah.
It is also closely correlated with dementia. Whoa, I didn't
Uh-huh.
know that.
Yep.
A biotechnology company, Frequency Therapeutics, is seeking to reverse hearing loss now, not with hearing aids or implants, but with a new kind of regenerative therapy. The company uses small molecules to program progenitor cells, a descendant of stem cells in the inner ear,
Mhm.
to create the tiny hair cells that allow us to hear. The hair cells die off when exposed to loud noises or drugs, including certain chemotherapies and antibodies.
Yep.
Frequencies drugs candidates is designed to be injected into the ear and to regenerate the cells within the cochlea. In clinical trials, the company has already improved people's hearings as measured by tests of speech perception, the ability to understand speech and recognize words. That's fucking badass science, motherfuckers.
Yeah. I always had to take a hearing test when I was working.
Did you really?
Yeah. Once a year. I could
I was gonna
deny
say,
it.
because you're around really loud, objects and shit.
Yeah.
Airplanes and shit.
Yeah.
Engines, turbines, and all that jazz.
Yeah.
What's funny is I think we went to the gun range, and I had these noise canceling earbuds that are similar to this,
Mm-hmm.
and I put them in, and I turned obviously the noise canceling on. They were Bose, and then I took the ones that they have for when you go to the range, the big canister earmuffs,
Yeah.
and I put those on, and so then I could like listen to my music, right?
Uh-huh.
But then it would cancel out the noise and shit, and literally like I couldn't even hear the gunshots. Like it was nice.
Oh yeah.
And then I did the same thing whenever AirPod, the Pros came with the little teeny stem.
Mm-hmm.
These motherfuckers right here. Yeah, they fit like because they don't have very big stem, right? So they fit right there, and then you use the bigger ear headphones,
Right.
or ear whatever they're called, noise dampeners. And then yeah, you can sit there and listen to music and shit like that. But I with my left ear,
Uh-huh.
I was supposed to have ear surgery, and then of course I lost my insurance and all that sort of shit. So, still something I need to get done. I've lost all hearing, or not all, but like most of my hearing. I think it's my right ear. I think it was my right one. Yeah. My left one's my good ear.
What?
Huh?
No, I'm just kidding. I used to do that to the managers and the soups out there.
Did you really?
Yeah, I used to do that. Hey, Sprout, you need to go get your hearing test. What? I can't hear you. So, well, that's why you need to go get a hearing test. No, can't hear you. Sorry. I see your mouth moving. What? No, I'm not going. So, I turned it down a couple years in a row.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I mean, I could sign off on it and just not deal with it. But
all right, this is where the audience gets to participate. This is a new segment. It's called Questions. I got questions.
all right, what is it?
All right, what is some food, or what is some poor people food, quote unquote, that you will eat no matter how wealthy you get? I'm gonna ask you, Patrick.
Oh, sorry. Say it again.
What is some poor people food, quote unquote, that you will eat no matter how wealthy you got? Like if you were a billionaire tomorrow, what some kind of poor food that you would eat? Speaking of, since April's leaving us to go have supper, April, answer this question before you leave.
She probably already left.
Right.
Lindsay said peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
I'd love to. Yeah, I want to hear everybody's response.
Beans and cornbread.
Beans and cornbread.
A poor man's hamburger. How about that?
So what does that consist of?
A poor man's hamburger is just a meat and 2 slices of bread, and that's it.
Okay, bread. So using bread instead of buns.
Right.
Okay. Do you put anything on top of it? Ketchup, mustard,
nothing.
Mayonnaise, nothing?
Maybe some mustard.
Mustard? Okay.
That's it.
Okay. My thing is, would be fucking ramen. I literally had it for lunch today.
Hey, sometimes that's good.
Well, they make so many damn flavors of this shit. Like,
no.
And there's all these different types. Like, there's what is it, ramen, and there's
What?
I can't even remember. Like, I have 3 different types downstairs. And I can't even remember. All I can think of is ramen. But yeah, there's like 3 different types of noodles and shit like that.
Right.
Lindsay says, yeah, Lindsay, when I was younger, I used to eat the shrimp ramen cups, those little styrofoam things. And then as I got older, I realized that those fucking cups like kind of melted in the microwave. And that if it's melting in the microwave, then I'm probably eating that.
Well, you need to put a little bit of hot sauce on them.
Hot sauce. Oh, so
put some hot sauce.
One of the packets that I opened today, it was like bland as fuck, right? But yeah, I told you about the one I ate yesterday, right? Okay, Andy.
Andy, what's yours?
I got a challenge for you.
I snorted.
Andy says, ask Andy Stoner. He said, I would eat cereal and peanut butter.
And Miss Canada, hello, Miss Canada.
Andy, here you go, bro. This segment is brought to you not by Jif.
Yeah. Miss Canada said tomato soup.
Campbell's tomato soup. All right, I gotta ask.
Well,
I gotta ask.
I was about to say it.
Jinx.
Yeah, go ahead. No, say it.
No, go ahead.
No, you go. You say it.
You started it. Go ahead.
Okay. Tomato soup.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a grilled cheese with it or no? Yes or no?
Audience, this is fucking. This is
do you
important
have a
questions we
grilled
have.
cheese with tomato soup? Yes or no?
There's only one fucking answer.
I know there is only one answer. Do you have a grilled cheese?
The question is, do you have the right answer?
Yeah.
Andy says, choosy moms, choose Jif.
Yeah.
There it is. Andy hit it. Lindsay says, Jack in the Box cheap ass tacos. They're like cat food, but I love them.
Yeah, they are.
Vanessa said she just puts cheese in the soup.
What? Oh, come on.
Andy, I agree with you 100%. It's gross by itself. You got to have the grilled cheese. I don't know what it is.
There was a couple times. There was a couple times when, of course, it was cold when I was working.
All right, Vanessa redeemed herself.
Okay, grilled cheese. I was working and I had to have the tomatoes. You know the little cup soups.
Yeah.
From Campbell's.
Yeah.
I would have like the tomato soup, and I would have to like just drink it on the way while I was walking to the flight from one flight to another. I would drink it, and so I couldn't.
Did you put the grilled cheese in your pocket?
I couldn't. I didn't have a fucking grilled cheese, man. I mean, that's what other people were saying. Man, where's your fucking grilled cheese at, man? Shit, So whatever.
Yeah. What are some rich people foods that don't taste any good at all?
Cat food.
Cat food? Rich people don't eat cat food. You fucking weirdo.
I don't
What kind
know.
of rich people you fucking hang out?
I don't know. Just fucking. I don't know.
Andy says grilled cheese good with fucking SpaghettiOs. Man, we got a grilled cheese segment going on. Hey, actually, there is a company somewhere around that actually caviar. I'll go with caviar. I was thinking escargot, but I really like escargot. It's fucking good.
Yeah, he's right. Grilled cheeses are good with SpaghettiOs too. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And Anthony says not a fan of caviar either.
Yeah. Neither am I.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Andy said oysters. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't like that.
Ugh, I can't stand it. Oysters.
What is a defunct snack from your childhood you'd love to bring back? Basically, so what childhood snack that no longer exists would you love to bring back? I'd love to hear the audience's participation on this, too.
What is it?
Lizzie says oysters are delicious. They are, I agree, especially Rockefeller, all the different ways they come. Oh, my God, there's so many different good ways. And plus, just them by itself, fucking phenomenal.
God.
Andy says spotted dick.
Oh, candy cigs. Yeah.
Oh, you want to bring back candy cigs? That's hilarious.
Well, they used to be bubblegum, too, where you can just blow out and the smoke would, or not the smoke, but the
PCP?
Whatever it is
dust.
comes out the other end, and then you just eat the gum.
Yeah. Lindsay says Dunkaroos. I'm trying to remember if I had those.
I thought they were still around.
And Andy Fig Newtons. Bubblegum cigars.
Yeah. That would be good.
Mine would be 3-2-1 Jello. You remember that shit?
No, I remember that.
Oh, dude, I thought I was living high on the hog when my mom used to make fucking 3-2-1 Jello because it was literally fucking layered.
Yeah.
And now it's like, little did I know as I grew up in life that now my shots are layered, just like fucking 3-2-1 Jello. Thanks, Mom. You fucking trained me at a young age.
Wow.
Jello Pops.
Oh, yeah, the Jello Pops. I remember those. Yep. The Jello Pops.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking of, was that like, Andy, Dunkaroos, was that kind of like what are those, with the pretzel sticks with the cheese in the end? Were they similar to that, but it was like not graham crackers, but it was like Teddy Grahams? Because I think I remember those. With Bill Cosby. You had Jello Pops with Bill Cosby? Trying to think of what other childhood. Fruit by the Foot? That one was the jam. All right, next question. Unless y'all got any more. Oh, you did the commercial? That's freaking awesome. Did he try to give you a roofie colada as well, Vanessa? What weird smell do you love? Andy says, Bill Cosby loves putting his dick where it don't belong. Twinkies, huh? Twinkies are back. Those aren't defunct. Those are still around. What weird smell do you love? Oh, is the weird smell the Twinkies? Lindsay says bleach. All right, I can vinegar. Me, I'd hate to say it's gasoline. Love the smell of fucking racing fuel, any type of fuel. Like it just, to me, it's just like, Andy, the old frozen juice pops. Hey, what weird smell do you love, Patrick? Since you didn't hear my answer, so now we get to hear yours, so it's not influenced. Anthony says spray paint. Yeah, that's good times too.
Damn it.
Or like a freshly painted house, like that fucking smells good too.
Well, yeah, it does.
Andy says gasoline. Yep. Yep.
Kerosene.
Did we just become friends? Yep.
Kerosene. Ew.
Kerosene? No.
No. Mm-mm.
What's one smell you fucking can't stand?
Farts. I can't stand farts.
Oh shit! I'm trying to think.
Good God.
Farts on some farts. Some I'm like, oh shit! I gotta leave the fucking state.
Oh, what crawled up their asses and died?
Right? Like what the fuck died in your colon?
Holy shit.
Oh man. God, I'm trying to remember. There was
Anthony said model glue.
model glue. I don't even know what that fucking smells like, so I can't even fucking tell you one way or the other.
Yeah. You know what? I'm glad this ain't white. See?
Oh.
I'm glad this ain't white, man. This is cool. No, you take yours off, dude. Take yours off.
Is this bad?
It's bad, man. It's bad. Mine's red. So
Lindsay's.
wait. I gotta take it. It's red. That's the head leader.
Oh, is it?
Yes. I'll take it off. All right.
Andy says,
all right.
I hate the smell of axle grease.
Axle.
I know what he's talking about.
Oh yeah.
You grease like bearings and stuff.
Oh right.
Yeah, it's that
Yeah.
thick fucking. Yeah, it does smell gnarly as shit.
Right. Yeah.
All right, Patrick. This is a fucking question it's very controversial. The U.S. will stop making pennies in 2023. What is your stance on the fucking penny? And audience, I want to know your stance on the pennies too, because I got my stance, and then I got like some of the places I've worked stance. Spoiled milk.
They should make. I mean, they should keep making pennies. Why not? It's copper.
Vanessa says fish. I hate the smell of it. It's cooked. It's just lingers. Vanessa, I got a good story. So one of the houses when I was in real estate belonged to, I think it was Middle Eastern or it might have been Asian. I can't remember. And literally we had to drop the price hundreds of thousands of dollars because the smell. Even they painted the entire house. They painted the entire outside. They replaced the fucking HVAC, the whole entire system. And it still smelled like curry and shit like that. And they literally dropped I think it was almost $200,000 price drop because of the fucking smell. Like that was like, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leslie says she's back again.
Leslie, you're back. Okay, good.
Andy says, I'm keeping my pennies then.
Yeah.
So my stance on pennies is I fucking think the biggest waste of copper, since that's one of the things we need for EVs and everything else. And just I hate fucking having them because to me they have no value. Like literally one of anything. Like just no, it's just nothing you can buy with 1 penny.
Right.
So to me, and so when I worked in some restaurants and managed some bars and restaurants and shit like that, we would make it so that we never, ever, ever, ever had pennies in our fucking drawers. Which means at the end of the night, that's one less thing I got to fucking count. Yes, Andy, the copper does have value. And that's the thing is copper was, for a while.
That's what I was about to say.
It was really super high to the point where people were stripping it out of AC units and out of houses and shit that were being built. Yeah, to your point, Canada did get rid of pennies like years ago. Like, oh my god, like totally.
Oh yeah.
What small things make you extremely happy?
Small things that make.
Don't say your penis. Nobody needs to know about your penis.
No.
Your Peter McGillicuddy. We don't need to know about it.
No. It's not small. Let's see. Let's see.
Andy, they're also stripping other things out of those catalytic converters, not just copper. Copper is one of the few. Palladium and platinum, I think, are two of the other ones, minerals. There's a lot of shiznit. Anthony says boobs. I agree with that.
Yeah. Just lay on them and just relax.
Pillows.
Or just grab them and kind of just, set it the way that you want it, and then just lay your head down on it like a pillow.
Small things that make you extremely happy. To me, it's small wins. Like today, when I was fucking dealing with that stupid GoDaddy for 2.5 months, and I finally, have that breakthrough moment.
Right.
It's just like, finally. What I mean? Like, just Jesus. The small wins make me extremely happy.
Hey, Les, are you going to put on there what makes you extremely happy? He's probably driving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Voice to text.
Anthony, hey, that's Les Hardesty. Of course you remember Les. Yeah, okay. Extremely happy.
We got everybody's but yours. What's yours?
Oh, God.
Don't say fucking Cheez-Its.
Oh, I haven't had those in a long time.
I know you haven't. That's why you can't say it. I know. You can't say it because you ain't got them.
Let's see. Small things. Oh.
What?
This.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. The Mexican Dr. Pepper.
Nice.
I mean, Coke.
Lindsay says her son's giggle. How's he doing anyway? Did he ever get to the doctor and ever stop throwing up and liquid coming out both ends?
Oh, he had a virus, man.
Yeah, he had some kind of bug.
Oh, Anthony said DP.
Double penetration?
Yeah, that's it.
Anthony likes that. That's good. Thanks for sharing, bro.
Yeah. And then Leslie, yeah, he's driving. And Anthony, he said, hey, Andy. He knows you as Andy. Anthony, yeah.
Gotcha. Which is confusing because we have a...
Yeah, we have an Andy, yeah.
Okay, here's a good one for you. You wake up and you're 10 years old again. You remember everything up to 2022, but nobody else does. What is the first thing you do as a 10-year-old you? This is a brain twister right here.
God.
So imagine, everything that's going on right now and everything that led up to today.
Uh-huh.
But you're 10.
Right.
And imagine what the landscape and everything was at when you were 10.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the first thing you did as a 10-year-old? God, could you imagine people would...
Oh, man.
People would look at you... Oh, there's so many things I could say. Like, go ahead. I don't want to influence anything.
I would...
Lindsay, no worries. Appreciate it.
I would...
Thank you for cleaning it up. You would what?
I would spend more time with my grandparents.
Yeah?
Oh, fuck yeah, I would.
That's novel. That's kind of like what Dan and I...
Yeah, I would spend more time with my grandparents out in the country.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Les and Andy knows, or Anthony knows that. Whatever.
You're getting tongue twisted both names.
Yeah. Les and Anthony. They knew where my grandparents lived. I would spend more time out there with my grandparents.
Oh, damn. Andy said Jackson got it too. Jackson got it. That
shit.
stomach bug. So it must have been a kid thing because...
No, don't say nothing. Devin, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
I was just going to say that Lindsay and Andy both were around, obviously, both the kids. And so it must be just like some kind of a viral thing for kids or something.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would spend more time with my grandparents. Mm-hmm. Grandma and Grandpa Nuts and Martin. Yep. I would. And not step on that fucking possum's fucking tail. I would watch it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it.
Should I not say where? What?
What?
I don't know.
Where? What are you talking about?
I guess where Leslie's driving to? I don't know.
Yeah, Leslie. Yeah, Leslie's driving. Yeah. All right.
So if I woke up, was 10 years old, and I knew what I knew now, 2022, God, man. A.
I mean, there's more that I would, let's hear. While Devin's thinking, all y'all come back with, what would y'all do?
Yeah, because it's going to take y'all a while to type all the obviously.
Right.
That's why I saved this one near the end, because I knew it was going to take a while for everybody to, formulate an opinion on it. So if I was 10 again, I would be, that would be 1990. So I would probably invest in PayPal.
Oh my God. Really? At 10?
At 10, yeah. I'd be like, well, what's funny? So I actually told my parents to invest in Apple when I was 10. Actually 12, I think it was. And they looked at me like, this mother.
Leslie, you do not live in Corsicana. Leslie, you don't live in Corsicana.
No.
Surely he doesn't. T9 is kicking my butt. What? Okay. Anthony says I would start getting cartons on things that were invented. Okay. And then I would invent sticky notes. That's what Vanessa said.
What was that movie that was from?
Oh, Romeo and Michelle?
Yes, reunion, high school reunion. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought about I would buy a Tesla, like the original Tesla, because did you hear how much those things are worth now?
No,
They sold for $2.5 million. They sold for $290,000.
Wow.
Is that? But there's ones that sold for $2.3 million.
Holy shit!
And I was like, for a car that people bought like as a joke,
because
they didn't think Tesla was going to go anywhere. And now those cars are, because they're such a sought after collector's item. And guess what? Tesla doesn't even work on them at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Andy said I would invest in BEV tech, battery electric vehicle tech. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. But that's why I went to PayPal, because Elon got all of his money from PayPal. So I would start from the PayPal source, and then I would take that knowledge of Elon and I'd be like, I am the Elon bitch.
Yeah.
And I'd stop building rockets that look like dicks.
That's Bezos, isn't it?
Yeah, Bezos.
Yeah. All right. So did everybody answer?
No, when nobody answered from the audience about. Andy said he didn't invest in the BEV, and then Anthony said he would start getting cartons on things that were invented. Cartons.
Yeah, and then Vanessa says sticky notes.
Oh, invented sticky notes.
And then Leslie said, "I don't." They did. Yeah, I know they did. Okay. All right.
Andy says I would have said "fuck mask" from the jump.
Right.
Oh yeah.
All right. So,
what is the last question? What is your least favorite phrase?
Bruh.
I
hate it when my kid calls me, okay, bruh.
Okay, bruh.
I can't stand that. Okay, bruh.
Vanessa says, buy more toys and keep them in mint condition. Yeah, like you would know what to actually buy and hang on to. Yeah, because I have some really rare stuff that I don't have the original containers for, because I actually played with my toys. I wasn't one of those kid weirdos. It's like, I'm going to buy this toy and just keep it in its original packaging.
True.
Can't fucking get any enjoyment just looking at it.
No, I had a G.I. Joe when I was...
Not a G.I. Jane?
No. G.I. Joe.
Uh-huh.
When I was 10. Yeah. G.I. Joe.
So that's a good question. What are some toys or whatever you've played with in the past that you wish you still had now, because they're either valuable or they're valuable to you?
The Evil Knievel. The Evil Knievel.
Which one? The motorcycle?
The motorcycle?
The one that you wound inside?
Dude, I got pictures in the room.
I might
doing that.
I might still have mine.
Oh my God.
That was probably one of the coolest fucking toys ever.
Yeah, it was. Because I have, wait, I think, no, I might have it. I don't know. Maybe Rachel does. But,
Yeah, so what's
I
one of
got
the
it for
cool toys that you
Christmas.
guys had as a kid that you wish you still had or you
Evil
could hand them down?
Knievel.
Evil Knievel?
Yeah.
Mine, I had the micro machines.
Uh-huh.
They were the little teeny tiny ass, like, people collect Hot Wheels and shit. Well, I collected the teeny tiny micro machines, right? Because whenever I built all these cities and shit, you remember like Lincoln Logs and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they had those blocks where you could actually build like buildings, you could
Right.
build roads and shit.
Uh-huh.
Well, guess what? The fucking little micro machines were perfect to drive around in the fucking cities.
Yeah.
It was all to scale. And then when I was a little bit older, they came out with micro machines that actually had headlights and taillights.
Uh-huh.
So then I'd turn off all the fucking lights, right? And I'd turn the little headlights, taillights on, and I'd be like, driving through the city and shit at night, bitches.
Right. Yeah.
So those were a couple toys that I loved when I was a little kid. Another one that was really badass, which I've never even seen, which I hope to God I still have it.
Uh-huh.
It was a Lamborghini truck.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, Lamborghini never came out with a fucking truck. But it was a Lamborghini truck that you could literally take the V12 engine out.
Right.
And you could put another V12 engine in that had and you could swap out the drive shaft.
Yeah.
To make it 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive.
Wow.
And then you could like slide the switch forward, it would go forward, right? You slide the switch back and it would go reverse. And I was like, dude, this thing is fucking cool as shit. And so like I kept it for like the longest time because me, I was always fascinated with cars and shit, even at a young age. So
yeah.
Now I'm like thinking, I wonder if I still have that because I've never even seen one, not even in these like collectible, like antique type places and stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just curious. I gotta find out.
Yeah, Leslie, I used to have the original Tonka truck. I originally used to have them until, I'm not even going to talk about that. But do you still have, Leslie, your little Star Wars, Star Trek people things?
Hockey cards.
Hockey cards?
You can tell you're from Canada.
Yeah.
Nobody down here in the States has hockey cards.
They all have baseball and football.
Baseball, football, yep.
Yeah.
And then hockey's like, maybe.
Right. And then he said G.I. Joe mask, Captain Power, and the Soldiers of the Future, old school Legos, Micro Machines, Ninja Turtles.
Turtles.
Yeah. So what was there another?
Play-Doh was always fun.
Play-Doh was...
Hey, that was one of the things that smelled.
Yeah.
I love the smell of Play-Doh.
Everybody loved the smell of Play-Doh.
Yep.
I mean, me and Anthony know about Play-Doh.
Oh, dude, you remember those fucking smelly markers?
Oh, yeah.
That we used to every one of us would like fucking pass it around like it was drugs. Like, ooh, what does that one smell like? Ooh, yeah, get it. Like, we're like little fiends with that shit.
Right. That's cool.
Andy says yo-yos.
That's cool, Les. Are they worth anything?
Star Trek and Star Wars stuff left. Oh, nice.
Well, if they're not worth anything, just throw them away.
No. Hang on to that shit.
Just fucking with them.
I see, like that whole genre, like the Star Wars, Star Trek, to me, as much as I'm fascinated with like space and all that sort of shit, and, extraterrestrials and all that, like after all that, like I never got into Star Trek or Star Wars. I don't know what it is or why. Like I
didn't either. I
know there's a suspension of disbelief, right? But I think like that suspension is just too much for me.
Uh-huh.
Even though like a lot of the stuff that's in those, like does actually exist.
Right.
Warp drive and all that shit. They've already figured out how to do all that. It's kind of crazy. Oh, so going back to the least favorite phrase, mine is whatever. Fucking hate the word whatever.
I hate bruh.
And if Kayla was here, it would be moist.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think
since Patrick's here, it's possum.
I can't stand them. Nope.
Why is it possum is spelled opossum?
I don't I don't know. Don't care.
Is it because when you run into one, you're like, oh shit?
When you're about to run one over, you say, oh shit, and you move out of the way because you don't want to hit it. You know? I mean,
unless you're Patrick, then you're like fucking aiming for the motherfucker.
No, I wouldn't aim. If I had a gun, I would probably shoot it. Bitch. You know?
Just get out of here. Yeah.
That's. Oh, some of your Star Trek stuff is worth quite a bit. Cool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my mom sent me a picture of my Super Nintendo and PlayStation, original PlayStation.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, "What do you want me to do with this?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna hang on to it. Fuck. Don't throw that shit away." She's like, "We don't have any games for it." I'm like, "Well, that's fucking easy. That's an easy solve."
Just go to.
Yeah, there's that movie trading company.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of old good shit. All right, it's video time. You ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. Did you know Italians always know the time?
They do.
Oh, fuck.
What is it?
Did they pull? Okay, they didn't pull it.
Did they pull it?
No, I thought they did. They popped up a message saying it got pulled, but I was like, nope,
No.
not today, motherfuckers. All right, hold on. Let me. All right, ready?
Yeah.
It's in Italian, obviously, so you're not gonna understand it, but I will read it to you.
Scusi, buon uomo.
It says, "Excuse me," to this guy
Dire l'ora, per favore.
chilling. Obviously,
Le 5:35.
he grabs a donkey's nuts and lifts up and tells the guy the time.
36 mo.
And the guy says, "Are you sure it's the right time?" And he drives away on his scooter. And he says, "Grazie," which means thank you. And then he comes back a little bit later.
Ha mangiato il ciuchino, eh?
He said, "Have a great day today," to the same guy that's chilling with his donkey.
Mi sa dire che ore sono adesso?
And he's asking him,
Andra orta.
"Tell me what time it is." And the guy says, "What, again?"
Le 7:15.
He lifts the donkey's balls and says 7:15.
Ma sono le 7:15 spaccate.
The guy on the scooter says,
Ma lei come fa a leggere l'ora nelle palle del ciuchino, scusi?
No, io le alzo. Sotto c'è il campanile, vedi? Ya vedi. 7:15.
I figured this was perfectly fitting for the show.
Right. And Andy said, "Is there supposed to be a video?" Huh. Did they see it?
Oh, yeah. Leslie said that's an old joke. She heard it, Mexican feller. Yes, it is an old joke, but they just revived it.
Yeah, Leslie's a he.
Oh. My bad. The picture.
Well, you can call him a woman if you want. Because, I mean, you know, he's a woman. Acts like a woman.
Oh, shit.
He's probably laughing. You know what? Next time I see you, I'm going to fucking punch you in the mouth.
Oh, this video cracked me up because for some reason it reminds me of you, Patrick.
What?
Hold on. As soon as I can get this shit to load, I'll fucking play it. Ready?
All right.
See? Here we go.
Oh, my God.
This is little Patrick right here trying to get on a ski lift. Oh, Jesus.
That is not me.
That's totally you trying to get
Yeah.
on a fucking ski lift.
Right. Vanessa said, like, I hate when people say that. Why I said that and agree with Kayla. Moist
Moist
is
is
awful.
So in the political correctness and movies and shit that you can't say and do and things, we got a nice little clip from Tosh.0. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie, and it's relevant. Let me see if I can get this shit to get to fucking load. Oh, Jesus. Internet connection issues. All right, ready? Here we go.
All right.
Oop. All right, luckily I got it. Okay, ready. Here we go.
Women can do anything men can do, except math, chess, running, jumping, lifting stuff, fixing things, making money, hockey, surfing, driving, making decisions, being tall, taking out the garbage, tipping, fishing, being funny on purpose, reading a map, listening to good bands, writing, running the country, inventing anything important. To hang out with. Don't get me wrong, I love women. I just think they should drink from a separate water fountain.
God.
Women may be even better than men, but we'll never really know since they're swinging at bigger balls, playing from closer tees.
Oh
doing
shit, he's not
push-ups from
wrong.
their knees. Taking half the Beatles' money, bitches, please.
Oh god, that was a fucking great. That was a great set.
Yeah, that was good.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and a wise word from that guy.
Andy says, "Yeah, I miss watching that show. I did too, man. He was fucking greatness." Oh, so we'll probably get banned for this one, but
Who cares?
who cares at this point? Because that's why I saved it near the end. The whole Will Smith thing, like it reminds me of this Dave Chappelle clip, and so I pulled the Dave Chappelle clip, and excuse me, like to hear it. Here it go. And Andy, you'll get a kick out of this one. I don't know if you've seen this one. This one's fucking hilarious. I played it for Patrick yesterday. It might take a minute to load because it's.
Hey, is your mom and dad watching?
Who?
Your mom and dad.
I don't know how you know.
I'm just curious.
Not that I know of.
Okay. All right. So, is that playing?
Hold on. Yeah, it's
All right.
ready. Let me cue it up.
Keep it real.
Okay, hold
Sometimes
on.
keeping it real can go.
All right, ready? And just for the copyright disclaimers, we don't own this property. It's a property of whoever the fuck it says on there, Comedy Central. So we put that
Chappelle.
disclaimer out there. Dave Chappelle. Here you go. The great Dave Chappelle.
Dave, and I keep it real. Sometimes keeping it real can go horribly wrong. We got to pick our spots. It's good to be real sometimes. It's good to be phony sometimes. Yes, I said it. Phony. Think I'm this nice in real life? That, son. Because I'm on TV.
I'm rich, bitch.
Wow. I pull my balls out right now. I don't care. Skate, 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 skate. If you don't believe me that keeping it real ain't the best thing, then take a look at this.
Will Smith, I hope you're watching.
Vernon Franklin was an exceptional young man. He was the valedictorian of his high school class, won several scholarships, and became the first person in his family to attend college. He got a good job and worked 14-hour days, 6 days a week, quickly becoming the youngest vice president in the history of the Viacorp Corporation, ending the cycle of violence and drug addiction that had plagued his family for generations. The officers of his company were wrapping up the usual Thursday meeting in the South Conference Room when Frank Murphy, the man who had mentored Vernon, made an awkward comment.
Vernon, great job, buddy. You the man. Give me some skin, huh?
Vernon got along with all of the people he worked with, which in his
Not
heart
today,
of
bitch.
hearts made him feel like an Uncle Tom. Though he could have ignored the simple comment his mentor made, Vernon decided to keep it real.
Get your motherfucking hand out of my face. Get your hand out of my face. What you think this is, man? Just shake my hand like a man. I gotta give you some five on the backhand side with all this crazy jive. That's bull. You want a little soft shoe? Should I jump some water?
Hey, Vernon, buddy.
Get your motherfucking hands off me. Play the game.
Sing the Vernon I know.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. Beat motherfuckers up just like you. Just walking around my way, nigga.
Vernon, buddy.
You better sit down, Frank. Sit down, bitch. No, think it's a game, nigga.
Today, Vernon works at Sonny's Filler Up on Route 80 in New Jersey. He makes $6.45 an hour and stinks of gasoline even when he's not at the station. It's as real as it can be.
$1.
Dollar.
Don't give it $1, nigga. I got kids. And that's real.
Vernon Franklin, once a heartwarming story of perseverance.
Wu-Tang!
Today, an example of when keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah, Will Smith needs to pay attention to that. When keeping it real goes wrong.
Right.
Know your time, know your place to keep it real. That was not the time, nor was that the place. Oh, man, I miss fucking Chappelle, and I miss fucking old Dosh.
The next one?
Yep.
Go ahead.
So this was at the British Comedy Awards, British Academy Film Awards.
Okay.
Which, as soon as I can get this shit to load, I will play it gladly. Who is that? That's what's her face. You know who that is, right? That's God, what's her name?
But personally, I thought his best performance in the past year has been being okay with all of his wife's boyfriends.
Oh!
What? Come on, he didn't show up.
Talking about Will Smith.
Wow. Okay.
and yeah, that to me was harder hit than the at least she didn't bring up the A word.
Right.
All right, so this is a little oh my god, this guy is fucking pissing me off.
Okay.
Hold on, let me block this mofo. For all the ladies defending Will, this is what we're gonna end the show on a low note. Not a high note.
On a low
We're gonna hit it on a low note.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can get this shit to play. Hold on.
Most of the time. No. You make daddy a sandwich.
Ooh! She's like, no, you didn't.
No.
Uh-oh.
Let me ask you this. Well, okay, let me ask you this. If
Here we
me and
go.
you out and somebody say something slick to you,
You punch him in the face.
you want me to smack him in his mouth, right?
That's right.
So if I take you on a date and I say, look, baby, we gonna go Dutch.
No.
Exactly. If we walking up to the car and I don't open your car door, what do you say?
Open the door.
You better believe it.
Yeah, no, I am with you. I think
So you make daddy a sandwich.
I think
Yeah.
You want me to do all this shit, right?
Make
You
me
better
a fucking
make me a motherfucking sandwich.
Make me a fucking sandwich.
Make me a fucking sandwich.
Right.
So I figure we'll end the show on that high note. I mean low note.
Right.
The moral of this story and this podcast is make daddy a sandwich.
Yeah, right.
All right, everybody. We appreciate you. We are almost at that 3-hour mark.
Yep.
Got anything to add? Anything you want to say?
I don't.
You don't? Okay.
No,
Figure I'll give you
I'm good. No, I'm good right now.
All right.
Are we going to get Andy on Tuesday?
Andy said he's going to be out of town.
Ah.
So Sean, if you're listening, might have somebody come in on Tuesday.
Well,
or do you have
I think Ariana or Adriana or something.
some Anna?
Some Anna.
Onomatopoeia?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
Hey, and anybody, guests of the audience, if you guys want to come
Ariana.
into the studio, Tuesdays or Thursdays is when we're booking, and the website is up now. Thank fucking God. So you can actually book through the website. I extended, I think, all the hours, so you should be able to book anytime. Just let us know. You can do it through Facebook, or you can do it through the website, which is frustrationunlimited.com.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to be rebuilding that, and I'm also going to be rebuilding DGEMedia as well, because I got some few opportunities on the horizon that I need to it's become apparent that I need to redo some websites and do all that sort of stuff. So that's what I'm currently doing in my off-peak hours.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So stay tuned.
All right.
And it looks like we might have a movie coming up. We need to work on that. We need to secure the name so that we can use it.
Yeah. Lindsay said show got a little sexist tonight.
Lindsay, I knew you would say something.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's okay.
And it's SEXIST, just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay.
Don't worry, the spelling police aren't after
It'll be okay. So
yeah, it's okay. But it's funny because everybody's talking about the whole Will Smith thing, so that's why those last 3 videos kind of pertain to it without actually being that video. So it's like talking about it without talking about it. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night, and thank you everybody for tuning in. Love you long time, and we'll catch you on Tuesday. Y'all have a great weekend, and stay tuned.
See y'all later. Y'all take care.
Alrighty. Adios.